Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.
YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2004. I'm recording this in the same session as the last video, so like usual, I won't see your comments until after this episode. This will be like the last one before we take a little bit of a break. Just for the time being. We'll get back to it. But I figured out breeding. I literally took about an hour and a half, I think. I did it in spreadsheets. I got all the data side by side. I organized it. I had some formulas in there to kind of give me the best prediction of what my horses will turn out to be. And I think I put some really decent potential lines together. I'll give you guys a spoiler of the best line I think we're going to go with. It's going to be Western Tiger and Irish Fleet. At least 5 categories are all going to be, should be in the S range as far as stats are concerned, and the others are going to balance out really nicely. So that could be a really solid horse with a normal growth type, and probably Procedure to front runner leg type between Western Tiger and Irish Fleet. And I'll talk about the other ones once we get closer to breeding season. So we're going to start off the year just in our G3s and see where this takes us this year. I'm not doing any challenges unnecessarily, but I'm really looking forward to the breedings that we got. I think I put the best horses together as possible. It makes such a difference when you can actually organize and see the stats side by side, you know, as far as what you want to get. Yeah, all of my horses should have at least at minimum B rate and stamina, which should be much better than what we've had previously across the board. So Cowboy's up in a grade 2 here, a grade 3, excuse me. Kick off today. I know I had the other sheet in there somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. I had another sheet where I recorded their stats, but I don't know where it went, unfortunately. So we'll have to see. Let's call this part 3. There's a grade 3. Alright, Cowboy, second favorite. Crackle Thunder's the favorite. That's hilarious. We're not losing to him. You're not losing to your You're not losing to your former stablemate. You're gonna find a way to win. But yeah, I'm really excited for breeding. I think I've put the best horses possible together. I've already kind of predicted what the outcome should be, give or take, and the stats that I really need are going to be high, and the stats I don't care about, they'll still be average until we can work them out. So leg type should be pretty good across the board. It'll be mid to Procedures, most of the foals should be, hopefully, with a little bit of a flexibility between a couple leg types. But yeah, I think breeding is going to go really well this year, so I hope everybody conceives. I'm running a 4x4 cross because if something works, I want to stick to that line. I think Western Tiger and Fleet can work. Fleet's only 6 years old, so we can use her quite a bit, which is really good. Yeah, we can use Fleet quite a lot. So if her and Western Tiger succeed, we can get several really strong foals from the both of them, which would be ideal. And then those other lines I'll tell you guys about in a bit. Maybe we'll be able to use some horses from those lines to breed into the Western Tiger Fleet line. That's really my goal, my hope. Like in Gallop Racer 3. So Cowboy, we're good. Crackle Thunder. What are you going to do, bro? What are you actually going to do? He's still there on the inside. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit worried. The stamina's running. I may have sent Cowboy too soon. No, Crackle's done, as expected. Crackle is done. Cowboy, you got to hold on, brother. Come on. We're just going to hold on. Yeah, Crackle Thunder is a dud of a horse. I'm not missing out, clearly. And we get a win to kick off today's episode. Crackle, his stamina doesn't work. He's not powerful enough with the right stamina to run at the front. And he falls to 11th. And that horse is supposed to win. Like, this is what I mean. That horse is just unrideable, really. Nothing like his brother. I hope his sister doesn't share that same sentiment, but we'll see. It's another good win there for Flying Cowboy. Until we can get him into some grade 1s. He's past his prime, but I could still run him for the rest of this year, and he should be fine. I'm going to... Well, I don't know if I'm going to replace him over Western Tiger, to be honest. I kind of would like to because his stats are decent, and at least he has 2 abilities. You see, we could pass on still some good stats from Western Tiger plus 2 good abilities. Western Tiger has nothing. Except for last corner leader, I think. I think he has that. Regal Soul just has front runner, so... Wait, I can't remember. Maybe Tiger doesn't have any abilities, actually. That's why I'm contemplating. Flying Cowboy, his stats are good, but they're not as good as Western Tiger stats by default. Okay, he does have last corner leader, never mind. So, actually, I'm not going to probably use Cowboy then. Cowboy has stretch burst and I think last corner leader, but if Western Tiger still has an ability, you know, that works for us, so... Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. I don't think that would be worth it. You know what I mean? Not really. Chasing Heart, she's up in a grade 3. That's what it's going to be for the beginning of this year. Lots of grade 3s, people. That's all we got. Yeah, Chasing Heart, she's turning out statistically about where I thought she was. Still crazy. Watch, the game won't even give her an S rating, but her sister, half-sister, they will, yeah, her half-sister, they gave an S rating. She has a lot of really good abilities, man. If her stats were a little bit higher, that would be great. Her speed is 71, finally. Her heart is 80. Those others are not terrible in the 60s, but if those 60s were 70s instead, oh, that'd be lovely. With all those abilities. But who knows? Maybe we can do well enough with her to increase some of her stats beyond what they initially were going to be. So another grade 3 here. A little jumpy in the gates, is she? Which I think has happened quite a... That's like the 2nd or 3rd time that happened. But I'm not worried as long as she's not. And she gets out well. So... I still need more space, but I know I have to, like... unlock some more things so I can at least get more foals and have more broodmares and sires as opposed to having to replace everybody constantly. But maybe for now that'll work out best for me to make sure that I'm not stretching myself too thin with just trying out random stuff just for the heck of it. I think if I stick to 4x4 for now, it'll force me to be a lot more disciplined with the breeding pairs, especially if I'm going to do a 4x4 cross. But I may not do that every year, especially if I find out a combination that really works. Okay, are you going to give me space or not? Well, I'm going to go here. Last corner leader, very good. Revolution, it's a wrap. Chasing Hearts is, I mean, I'm feeling good with her, man. She's really giving me Pink Gemstone vibes, big time. She is giving me Pink Gemstone vibes, big time. But maybe better, hopefully. What a win. Good grade 3. Chasing Heart, she's on a roll. Fantastic. 2 for 2 here today, ladies and gents. 2 for 2. There we are with Chasing Hearts. Get it done. Yep, she's definitely giving me Pink Gemstone vibes. I hope she'll be better. We gotta get a title with her for sure. Chase some more grade 1s and grade 2s if they're available. Obviously, and double S on everything. Cleaned up house with that one. Really, really happy with that result. So Chasing Hearts are doing well, man. I think that's her 4th or 5th win, so she's cruising on along. In any business, it is vital to continually produce results. I wonder, are you aware of this fact? What is she talking about? And now we're friendly. It's because I'm not racing on any of her horses. Cook, you're so... Oh my gosh. So cranky, man. Like, I won all of the jockey categories last year, and she's lecturing me about results. Like, go kick a rock with, like, no sandals on, honestly. Kick a rock with just your bare toes. Get back to me and let me know how you feel. That's how I feel, Pink. Or Cook. Gosh, they're both annoying. They're both annoying, and they just make up excuses to just start disliking me. Shocker. I'm actually used to that. Everything is good, and then just making up reasons to dislike me. Sounds about right. Chasing Heart, she jumped up to A rank from that G3. I mean, 7 starts, 4 wins, 2 shows. She's consistent. I want to keep that up. Impost okay. Alright, all of her abilities are revealed. We need her response and her toughness rating. I mean, her stats are consistent enough where as long as I'm running right with her, we can do really well. Fiery Dancer, she's still going to be a bit of a mystery, but yeah, Chasing Hearts, she should hit S rank. From Arctic Crop out of Suave Buster. Hopefully that works. Night Breeze with free Aquarius. I don't know how she's S ranked still. Her half sister should be S ranked. And I'll be darned if she just stays A ranked. Alright, looking good. Chasing Hearts. You are rolling, my queen. Let's push in another G3. Let's just keep stacking these up. These are good wins for her. It's helping her get better as well. We'll take it every time, man. Every time. Meant to see if what races were available that week. My bad. Still looking for Vivid Legend. Last Pegasus, who I have not seen since... It's been over half a year since that horse has popped up. He must only come around the Derby. Crackle Thunder. What a joke. Alright, nobody good. So we're up today with Fiery Dancer in an open. Let's see how she handles. We have no yearlings this year, guys, so I don't have to worry about buying any horses in the market. Now, if I see a horse I want to buy, it's a different story. But as far as our actual originals, we don't have anything this year. But next year we will. We'll have 2. So Fiery Dancer's up in an open. Expected to finish 3rd. She's still developing. She's a later growth type. Not bad stats. I mean, 78 response. That's not terrible. We're still waiting for her tack. Waiting for her to prove it. And once she does, we'll go ahead and tack her up. So let's try to actually win this race. I think if we can win this race with her, I'll feel confident enough to feel that she owns tack. But she got out pretty well, and she wasn't happy about it. So there's that temper from her mother. Hard to believe. This is a sedate ruler foal. Looking at her, you would never know it, but she is. It's really not much. I mean, when I'm running with her, it really does feel like running with Aunt B again. I don't feel anything of sedate ruler with this girl, so I'm not really sure what she's inherited from him outside of like his growth type. And I forgot what his stats were, but statistically she still looks similar to Aunt B, but we'll see. Okay, she's in a good position now. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. Okay, really good run here with Fiery Dancer. Let's go, baby. This is it. She got that one. Beautiful run for Fiery Dancer. Now, that's some Aunt BS type of thing. And see, this is what I mean. Her temper isn't great, but I can deal with her. Crackle of Thunder had a terrible temper, and I could not deal with that dude at all. This girl doesn't have a great temper, but she's doable, like Aunt B. Like I said, Aunt B's temper didn't really mess with me. It was a couple of races. I feel like less than 5. We're 3 for 3 here today, people. I feel like I'm in rhythm with my horses as I should be, so we can start doing much better. And tack for the Lady Fiery Dancer is coming up. I think she deserves it. So she's from Sedate Ruler and Aunt B. I have an idea what I want to do for her. I think these 2 fillies are going to prove to be worth their while, so I think they deserve what... I think they deserve the tack that they're going to have. Fiery Dancer, she moves up to C rank, and 80 toughness. Okay, she's coming along. Decent stats. Decent stats. Potential broodmare, if she can find a way to win even more. They want her another open. I'm not mad at it. I mean, if she's winning these and it's helping her improve, that's really all that matters. So Fiery Dancer, what are we going to give you? She needs some bandages for sure. Let's give her orange. Well, we've already done orange with free Aquarius. Black and red. Can't really see the red. Black and orange. Fiery Densa. Fiery Densa. Fiery Denser. Red and white, red and black. Any other colors that would look decent? Not really. Red and the blue. Red and the blue could kind of work. Actually, you know, I have a better idea. We're going to go the blue with the red for her, actually. And since she's a closer, we're just going to give her a shadow roll. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to keep her pretty basic. I would like to give her a shadow roll, but sometimes I feel like I do too much. Red? Orange? Or the powder blue? Yeah, we're going all out with our colors this year, aren't we? You know, I'll give her red, actually. That's just like free Aquarius. You know what? No shadow roll for you. We're just going to keep you with the bandages, actually. Even though Sedate Ruler did have a hood, I should pay homage to him, but she runs more like her mother. I think it makes more sense to kind of keep her in that way. Chasing Hearts, I decided to give her a hood because of her leg type. I don't even know if it's a thing in this game, but I'm going to just do it anyways. I know it's a thing in Gallop Racer 3. A hood with a certain leg type does help your horse. So Cowboy's ready to be retired, clearly. They want him in a grade 2. 12.5, can he run that? Well, 65 stam, you know what, why not? I'd rather run him in the Royal Cup, actually. But what grade 1 wins do we have with him so far? He's got 8, 6, and 10. So 12.5 gets him closer to like an all-rounder type of deal, but that's just a G2. I don't think we have anybody else capable of running in that Royal Cup. Do we? Let me see. 6 furlongs on the turf. Fiery Dancer, you're a dirt horse. Chasing Hearts, I don't think you have the speed. And Free Aquarius, you're fast. But you're 4 years... Okay, you could run in the Royal Cup, but I'm not going to use her for breeding. I don't really want to put her in that race, to be honest with you. I think that's more doable for Cowboy. So we're actually going to put him in the Royal Cup. I think he's still fast enough to handle that. So, that's what we got going on with him. Oops. Alright. That's what we're going to do here. Let's see who's up next. It is Free Aquarius. Second favorite in this grade 3. I'm just kind of racing her just to race her. Like I said, I'm not going to retire her for breeding, so fortunately her stats are still not great. Hard hit just hit 70. Her third stat in the 70. Braking could hit 70, but that's about it. I don't want those 40 stats carrying over. Those are going to be E ranked. I don't want any more horses in the barn with E rankings, so yeah. Like I said, I'm just going to continue to race her till I can retire her. If I can retire her earlier, I would. I like her. So whoever came up with this name, don't think I don't like her. It's just, can't use her for breeding. Those 40 stats are going to hurt us. We can't go backwards. So figure whenever she's ready to be retired, we'll go ahead and let her go. But I don't think she's hit her peak yet. So, I mean, obviously she'll still help us for the points and the money. So she still has a place here. And she still is welcome here, but we're not going to use her for breeding. That is for sure. Alright. We need some space eventually. I don't like how these horses are keeping us boxed in here, as always. There it is. There's the gapper. There's the gapper. Let's go, my girl. Let's go. Let's go. Music is pretty fitting for this race, actually. No Revo. Went a little bit early, but come on. You got it. She's not bad, man. It's just no good stats. Decent abilities with grit, but that's it. Like, no good stats, man. I don't want to use her for breeding unless I had a monster sire. That would be a huge difference. A monster sire would help to at least pass along the grit ability, but there's a lot of horses that I like that I know I can get for that ability, so I'm not really worried about losing her with that ability. I liked it on Arctic Crop a lot, but we need better stats. Abilities aren't the end-all, be-all. You can, I mean, I've had Desert Diver, Hall of Fame horse, no abilities. Western Tiger only has last quarter leader, but Desert Diver, no abilities, Hall of Fame horse. Same with Sedate Ruler, should have been Hall of Fame horse. So, like, it's not necessary to have a successful multi-time grade 1 winning champion, but, you know, it can help at the tougher levels for the tougher titles, that's for sure. So, yeah, she's still S-ranked. Can we retire her now? No, she's, like I said, she hasn't hit her peak. These are her stats. Like I said, that response and toughness, those are E. And temper, those are all E. I know we could breed those out, but stamina's 50, that's like D. I don't want any of that. I really don't. She's done alright. I feel like she's getting better, which is probably helping, but for breeding, it's just not something I'm willing to venture on. So I'll continue to race her until I can retire her. But Chasing Hearts, you know, I definitely, those abilities, and I forgot, she has grit as well, so there's really no point for free Aquarius in the breeding barn, not really. Totally forgot. Chasing Hearts has that as well, and she's doing fantastic right now, so. Collins, as I always tell people, I don't really care what you're saying, I'm not listening, I'm not accepting. Like, I won a couple challenges last year. It didn't help me gain anything. I got no horses, no relationships significantly improved. Like, it did nothing for me. So, like, just wasted time, honestly. Wasted time and more pressure. Chasing Heart, she's up in this, yeah, we're 4 for 4 today, I just realized. Chasing Heart, she's up, and she's the second favorite in this grade 2. Vivid Legend is here. Oh my gosh, really? Well, you know what? No big deal. I have a faith in my girl. We have winner place, right? So at least they're giving me flexibility. So even if Vivid Legend does end up getting us, no big deal. Blues Breeze with the record. Okay. And we're off. Vivid Legend, where are you? Okay, running at the back as usual. Oh, Revolution, it's fine. Don't know why. I think she's in a pretty ideal spot here, but the game thinks otherwise. Vivid is coasting at the back. I hope he runs into some traffic, because he is going to be a monster coming down the stretch. That's why he's such a great horse. That's why I loved him. He really can, if you get a spurt right, I mean, he's so strong, and he can keep it up for the whole remaining half of the stretch. Other horses, they just don't have that staying power and responsiveness as well. So we're gonna get Chasing Hearts moving. Gotta get her moving now. Okay, we're gone. No Revo, obviously, but okay, Vivid Legend, he might be in traffic because he's not coming. Chasing Heart, she's still strong. Still stay strong. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Vivid. I overwhipped. And top 2 is not going to happen. Come on, bro. That sucks. That sucks. That royally sucks. They're going to say bad spurt. I know it. See? Come on, man. Seriously? Seriously. She tired out regardless, and I didn't even run her that hard. So what was I really supposed to do? Vivid Legend did exactly as I said he would. Oh, dear. Well, yeah, she's alright. And she won't peak until she's halfway through her 4-year-old season. So most of these stats actually should be in the 70s by the time she's at her peak. So Chasing Hearts could be solid enough for us. They want her in a grade 2, that's fair. Top 3 go to the Cherry Cup, it's a good prep race. And we'll roll from there. That's a bummer. I should have had that, but Gonna keep scanning these races for the horses that I want, because they don't want to show up for me. Fairy Show again. I mean, are they even gonna give me this horse at this point? Parks is just playing hard to get for no reason. Drag this horse into shape. Why is that all I'm ever good for when it comes to Fairy Show? Oh my goodness. We have a close relationship. Why is he not allowing me to ride the horse? I've done less and they've given me horses. This game doesn't make sense, people, sometimes. It just doesn't. There's no real logic. There's like improper coding. Fiery Dancer's up in an open. We'll see how she does. Winner place. And 37 temp, 43 feel. Ugh. She's gonna have to do really well for me to consider using her as a broodmare. I already know that, because those stats, again, they don't fit my plan. They don't fit the rebuilding plan here in 2004. They're too low for me. Her father is the record here. But those stats are really low, man. Only time I'm gonna breed horses with stats like that is if I can breed them with a monster that can cancel a lot of those bad stats out in the offspring. That's like literally the only way I'm even gonna do that. But the sire has to be a monster in this case. And she has to do well enough to be worth breeding. And I hope she does. I hope it's not just a horse we have to race with. You know? She's running well here, though. We haven't really put her in any tough competition, right? She's been just running in opens. Because I think she's developing a little bit slower than Chasing Hearts, clearly. So we have to be a little bit more patient with her. But after this, I think we'll start moving her into grade 3s. And maybe a grade 2 if it's available. I want to see what she's capable of. I think she can run grade 3s for sure. And maybe a grade 2. Okay, get her spurt going now. No spurt? Ah, it's fine. Come on, Fiery. Come on, girl. Let's go. Who is that horse on the inside? Not going away, man. Come on, Fiery. Now the horse is gassing. But we're getting competition, too. Hold on. Hold on. Newman's trying to challenge us. That's a tough horse. Good win. Good win. I can't help but feel like she needs some tack out there, though. Maybe she does need to be more like her father. I feel like she just feels a little bit just... Something feels missing. You know what I mean? I might give her the rest of the tack, honestly. It's an open and it's a good win. We need the points. That's why I'm not opposed to sticking with opens. They're easy races to win, and it's easier to get higher evals and all the grades you need, which gives you more points. So to me, it's a no-brainer. Fairy Show, 5th odds we have. I mean, at this point, if they don't give me this horse after this race, I'm done. Like, clearly it's not meant to be, because I've done well with him 3 out of 3 times. This is going to be 4 out of 4 if I finish in the top 5. If they still don't allow me to be this horse's main rider, I'm over it. And clearly Parks just doesn't want me riding Fairy Show for whatever reason. It is what it is, bro. Perfect start. Okay, now we're not supposed to be leading, so somebody's got to get in front of us. Come on, come on. Somebody's got to get in front, please. Thank you. Good stuff. All right. Like, if I keep him like this, we can certainly win this race. It's well within the realm of possibility. I know what these guys are going to do. They're going to try to overtake, but I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm going to keep myself a gapper right here. And we're going to just say hi to the leader. Now, who's the favorite here today? Careful Marlin. Huh. You are the horse I need to be worried about. And now you're going to try to move into my block? Are you kidding me? You know what? I don't have time for this. I'm going to move on the outside. That's fine. That's how you want to run it. That's completely fine with me. Oh, now you want to move again. Stop doing that. Oh my gosh. That almost messed me up. I'm not even going to lie. It could have messed me up, actually, because now we're playing catch-up with Fairy Show. Come on, Fairy. Are we really going to lose to Careful Marlin on that nonsense? I should have just kept him to the outside. That's really my fault, actually. Top 5 is our goal, though. We could have won that grade 1 without that. That's really stupid, but, you know, that's my luck. I should have kept him to the outside. 3rd place for Fairy Show. We hit the goal. Could have won that race, but, you know, I decided to second guess myself. I should have just stayed to the outside. I wouldn't have had to move. Again, another good eval race with Fairy Show, and the game is still not allowing me to be its main jockey. Clearly, they don't want me to have the horse. I get the message. I get the message at this point, man. It's not full time, is it? It is. So, this is going to be Western Tiger and Lee's Gold's fold, guys. It's a colt. This is a colt. I don't know the name yet. We will decide names. I may decide it before the episode is over. I need to think on it. I don't want to rush it right now. And then we have Onyx Prince and Suave Buster. It's a colt. Okay. All colts. Wow. All of the ladies gave birth to boys. Okay, I'm not complaining. I mean, we have 2 fillies now that will be retiring eventually, if they're good enough. One of them, hopefully. All colts. You have to be a monster. Western Tiger and Lee's Gold. You have to be an absolute monster for us. Onyx Princess Suave Buster, I have no expectations. This is just the Great Bolero line continued. And then King Bee and Gemstone. I know, Abigail did have a name. We have Desert Bee. We have Desert Diver and Ant Bee to create King Bee. Arctic Crop and Night Breeze created being Gemstone. So this horse could be decent. This actually be a above average horse. Names. Abigail. You said Moon Bee. Okay. Moon Bee for this colt. Fantastic. And you literally had that in there for him as a colt. Like, I don't even see like the filly version of the name. I wonder if you just predicted that this would be a colt. Moon Bee. There we go. So you're Moon Bee for sure. Onyx Prince and Suave. I'm gonna do this one myself because I want to keep something with Great Bolero. So I'm gonna say let's do Suave Bolero. Suave or Suave? Everybody says it differently. I don't even know. Do I want to continue to say that name though? Suave Bolero. I like the name, but maybe Bolero Buster. Not B. Let's do the. How many names could I fit? I mean, how many letters could I fit? The Buster Bolero. Could this even fit all the way? I'm just saying. I don't even know if I'm gonna stick with this name. It's probably too long. Let me see. How many letters could I get? The Buster. Oh, you know what? I actually have a name. I have a name. I think this will be fitting for the bloodline. Because if this horse doesn't do well, I mean, that'll be it, really. Because Onyx Prince has disappeared. So this colt really is the last of the Great Bolero line for sure. So, long live. Can't fit his whole name. I can't even do spaces at this point either. So I have to do it like this. Long live Bolero, all one word. Long live Bolero. I think that's fitting. I can still fit a couple more. So why couldn't I do a space? Is this game drunk? They're acting like I can't do a space. What is the problem? Okay, so I can only do this. Okay. So I can do 6 if I... Oh my gosh, this game is so goofy, bro. Long live Bolero. I have to put the dot there. Like, space just doesn't work. Or I could do a hyphen. Actually, I'll do that. So let's... nope. Sorry, guys. I am quite goofy at this, clearly. Just because it's set up in such a weird way. And I'm just inherently a little bit goofy at this for whatever reason. Long live Bolero. There it is. So that's going to be the last of the Bolero line, man. I don't know what he's going to be. So, the Great Bolero bloodline, Bionic Club and Scabbit, gave us Great Bolero. Two very fast horses. Great Bolero was the fastest horse on dirt for at least 2 years. And then we bred Great Bolero on Night Breeze to get Onyx Prince, who has Last Corner Leader, and we bred him with Suave Buster. So, I forgot Bionic Club and Scabbit created Great Bolero. See? Scabbit, reliable girl. So long live Bolero. He is the last boy of the line. So if he doesn't do well, that'll be it. And we have to still think about the future. So retiring him as a broodmare, as a sire. Listen to me. Retiring him as a sire once he's at that age, it's only going to be worth it if he achieves more than we think. Now, granted, Onyx Prince was only going to be so good because Night Breeze kind of hurt him. So I think Long Live Bolero has a chance, hopefully. Onyx Prince wasn't terrible. He had decent stats. He just wasn't that good. Suave Buster has pretty good stats. So hopefully this horse will be better than Onyx Prince. Maybe he can get closer, not necessarily to the Great Bolero skill level, because Great Bolero came from Bionic Club, who was fantastic, and Scabbit, who was fantastic as well. Onyx Prince came from Great Bolero, who was fantastic, but Night Breeze, who was okay. And then Long Live Bolero, the grandson of Great Bolero, he comes from Suave Buster, who was good. Pretty darn good. But Onyx Prince was alright, so I'm kind of worried. But I think Suave is better than Night Breeze, and Onyx, he wasn't that far from his father. But, yeah. And then, Pink Gemstone and King B. We look at this line, like I said. This should be solid. We should hopefully have some good abilities. Grit and Stretch Burst with this foal, with this colt. He should be solid. And of course, Western Tiger and Lee's Gold. First time we've bred these two, but this horse should be fantastic. I don't know a name yet, so I'm going to sit on it for a little bit. So we got the two ready. The 1-year-olds, let's see how they're developing. Moon Trapper. Still got the moon thing going on. I know you guys like the moons. 4-star Flex, 3-star Power, 3-star Future, 2-star Calm. Okay. So still not a good temper rating. Unlike her her stablemate, Silver Bullet. This guy, 4-star Calm rating. He's going to have an extremely high temper rating. That's going to be really good to know. And 3-star Future. Flex and Power may not be that crazy, but you know what? I'll take a higher Calm and Future rating. Any day. So Moon Trapper, I hope she'll be alright. But Silver Bullet looks like he'll be easy to work with. I just hope he does better than his father. I think he will. And I hope she's nothing like her other brother, Crackle Thunder. If she's like her oldest brother, King B, then that'll be glorious. So, I like what we have. There's not a single foal I'm like, yuck. The Great Bolero foal, Long Live Bolero, he's a question mark. And we did that for experimental purposes and paying homage to Great Bolero anyway, so there's really no expectations with him. But if he overachieves, that would be fantastic, right? Fiery Dancer, grade 3. That's a little bit too long. Can we get you into something sooner than that? Like, what does the game mean? As soon as I see a decent grade 3. If I could run her in a grade 1, I would. LA Oaks? 3-star fillies? Yeah, let's see what you do in the Oaks. Because like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to use her for breeding, to be honest. So need to give her a different tack. I do want to give her a hood. Gotta pay homage to Sedate Ruler. Her hood's gonna be different though. Give her the blue. Blue and the red. I always like blinkers for my horses. How does the mesh look? The mesh just gives it a really grayed out look. No, I don't really like the mesh. If I went with plaid, I haven't actually done that in a while. Blue, red. No mesh. Change your bandages as well, actually. Let's go with like a, just go with an all red. I actually like that a lot. Okay, there's Fiery Dancer. That was a little bit better. I needed to give her something. I just felt like she just looked odd without any tack on her face, especially considering she's Sedate Ruler's foal, so. Alright, let's see. Any horses? No, as usual. Why would any of the horses I've been wanting be here? Tender Value, but Newman's riding him. Arctic Crop, I'm not going that route again. Crackle Thunder, what a joke. The Arctic Crop stats are pretty good. I mean, that heart and speed is amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. Somebody riding him? Would I dare get him as a sire again? No. Need something new. Him and Nightbreeze are both in the same race. The irony of that. I've bred with them at least twice. Done breeding with them. So, Moonbee, your name is gone. Alright. I think we've had enough moon names, so any more I'm definitely going to be taking off the list. I think we've done enough between this game and 2003, so that name, Cosmo names as well. We've had plenty of horses with those, so we're going to need to start shifting in a different direction. So yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Alright, so here we go. Fiery Dancer's up in the LA Oaks. Supposed to finish 9th out of 10th. I just want to see how she fights here. Her head is down. Doesn't mean anything. I'm being completely silly. But this is actually how she always walks in the post parade for the most part. She's just kind of like, oh yeah. Yeah, there's a race here. She has talent in there for sure. But is she going to turn out to be that all-star racehorse? I don't think so. Sedate Ruler, he just didn't work well as a sire for me. None of his foals did anything special, honestly. Tiger's Eye, I think, was the closest, and I swore I lost him before I could even retire him, you know? But let's see how she handles this LA Oaks. Now, inside position is going to be crucial here because this track has super tight turns. Like, she will not catch up if I have to run her on the outside, so I don't know how we're going to do this. I'm just going to have to hope that the inside frees up for me at some point. That's the only chance she's really going to have at trying to get into the top 5 here. So yeah. I don't want to run on the outside. We're going to lose so much ground. She needs as much inside leverage as possible. She doesn't want to be in last place, but she could still get a 7. I've gotten a 7 with her before in last. Yep. Alright, she's got her new tack on, new hood. The inside's not free though. We're still too bunched up, so I'm going to have to run her wide. Ugh. I don't want to do that, man. I really don't, but... Oh, wait. I was going to say, can I fit this gap? Maybe we can fit through. This horse is just squeezing me down. Unreal, bro. Unfreaking real. I have to start moving her now. Okay, we made our move. Let's see how she fights back. Got her going a little bit late on the whip, but she's doing fine. Holy cow. Fiery Dancer, guys. She's fighting pretty strong here. The 6 is coming. Wow. She got Stretch Burst. She's fighting back. She's going to finish 2nd in the LA Oaks. Okay. Wow. I was expecting her to drop massively once we hit turns 4, and she did not drop at all. She actually picked up. I guess I got her lucky. I got lucky to get her going at the time that I did, so she finishes 2nd. It's 3/4 of a length to Slender Devil, who sets the record. That's a heck of an effort. Gotta watch that back. You're supposed to finish 9th. I mean, I'm in a good rhythm with Fiery Dancer. I don't have any issues with her. I don't like some of her stats, but I feel very comfortable with her out there on the track. I mean, for her to not have a good temper rating, I don't feel it out there at all. Like, at all. Could she be a Aunt B from appearance, stats, but sedate ruler in terms of strength in the stretch? Aunt B as well. Like I said, just because I have to run her almost like a closer, it just doesn't feel like sedate ruler's foal at all. You know what I mean? I really feel like I'm on Aunt B again. Just not as fast. Aunt B felt really fast. Fiery Dancer doesn't feel as fast as Aunt B. She feels more like sedate ruler's strength and speed. But thank goodness I got her going when I did, man. That helped out a lot. And we were able to coast quite a bit, so we were able to save time. Yeah, I just allowed those horses to get the jump on us just a little bit. But she fought back really well. I mean, look at this. She's fighting back hard in the stretch. And the 6 was actually charging up, so maybe there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do against the 6, actually. And she finished clearly in second. She finished clear, so that's a fantastic result. Come on, man. I wasn't expecting that at all with her. I just put her in that race, and I figured, why not? Let's see how well we can do. We almost won it. 3/4 of a length from winning. And potentially setting a record. Which does tell me that was fast. She just doesn't feel as explosive as Aunt B. Oh, Fiery Dancer. She moves up to A rank as well. Both of the fillies have jumped up instantly. See, her speed's only 69. She definitely inherited that from Sedate Ruler. Yeah, she's not that fast. Rough track okay. She's strong. Power rating has got to at least be in the 80s, I'm assuming. For her to have rough track okay and toughness. He has a good mix of, like, stats, but... yeah, she's, I'm really happy with that, so... why are we waiting so long to race you? Can we not? 12.5. Is she capable of that? She should have the stamina for 12.5, right? LA Derby. Oh, let's keep her in the grade 1s, bro. That was a really good result last time out. Breeding we're going to get to really soon here. And free Aquarius, still can't retire you yet. First timers, blah blah blah. Any races for me this week? Not a single horse I want, as freaking always. They won't start popping up until the grade 1s start popping up. I know. Alright, well, it's been a good start to the episode. Worst finish has been 3rd. So, kicking off the year fantastic, once again. Chasing Heart, she's up in a grade 2 and she's the favorite, as we should be. We're in good rhythm with her. Let's get her another grade 2 win. We're stacking these. The grade 1s are going to start to come, but she needs these right now. Yeah, both of the stablemates have similar tack, completely different parents as far as the colors, but I'm keeping that consistent with my new silks. I want a lot more red going through. Yep, she's coming along. Happy with her. She's coming along quite well. Alright, Chasing Hearts, let's get you going here. Perfect start almost, fantastic. And we're off and running. Good start. And we're just going to move her to the inside. Hold her back a little bit. Hold her back, hold her back. Okay, good. Somebody, you know, I'm going to move myself out a little bit because I know if somebody's going to try to overtake me, they're just going to end up blocking me. So I want to make sure I keep a gap between me and the rail so I don't get blocked. I can tell whoever this is next to me is trying to block me in. Not happening. I'm learning. Usually I just kind of let them overtake me and then I regret it. I'm not doing that anymore. If I feel like I can't get in front, then... okay, Chasing Hearts, we need space. Yep. Oh yeah, we're right here. I mean, we're the favorite. We should win this. There we go. Let's go with Chasing. You're good. You're fine. You're fine. Let's give her a 1.3 Rebel if possible. And there it is. 1.3 Rebel. Deep Revolution. Not gonna lie, that's pretty nice, because if anybody's close to us, this could help us pull away or help us get in the lead. Chasing Hearts, man, she's coming along. We're winning almost all of her races. From Art to Crop out of Suave Buster. Let's go. It's another win in a grade 2 for our girl. It's a good win. It's a really good win. I'm taking it steady with my horses, man. So I can get those international grade 1 stars. These wins matter. And I need the points most importantly. So it's just easier to get that in easier races, obviously. And it's double S on everything once again. In rhythm with Chasing Hearts. Very easy growl to work with. So it seems Arctic Crop and Suave Buster actually are a pretty good mix. Arctic Crop's not around anymore, but it's good to know. Okay, Free Aquarius, you're good to go. Chasing Hearts. I was gonna say, yeah, let's get you in the grade 1. I think she's ready. Definitely think she's ready. I'm in rhythm. I know how to run her. Yeah, 9 starts, 5 wins. She's doing what I want her to do. Just continue on this consistency path. Alright, let's see who's available here. Anybody? Probably not. We go to the Australia. No horses that I want, man. That's the problem. None of the horses I want. Desert Derby. I'm surprised you're actually here, bro. I really am. Winner place. He's not happy. It's a grade 2, though. I think I can manage him with that, so... Alright, guys. Let's rock and roll, eh? Let's do a quick save. And then we'll get back into next races and breeding. And then after that, I will be going to bed. But the episode won't start. I'll pick it back up another time or whatever. Whenever I decide to do that. Maybe tomorrow. It's been another good day. In fact, the last 35 races I've done between this episode and the last one, it's all been very consistent. I'm happy. No grade 1s yet because, well, there isn't that many grade 1s at this time of the year anyways. And again, I'm focusing on races we can win. We need more points to buy better horses if they're available and to help our horses grow. Their stats, I've noticed, at least for me in my playthroughs, their stats go up even higher if I'm winning more races with them, regardless of the level. And I'm just staying consistent. But if I'm trying to put them in these races, like these international G1s that maybe they're not ready for, and like we're finishing okay, but nothing great, then their stats don't really improve. So like I don't want to do that anymore. It's not worth it. Those international grade 1s are going nowhere. Once I have the horse ready, the horse is ready for that, we'll be there all day like we are in, you know, Gallop Racer 3 in 2003. So we'll be fine. Desert Derby's up. Favorite today. Gray Line may keep us company, but I don't really recall being bothered by that horse too much. I really want Desert Diver, man. Come on, Parks. Another freaking Parks horse. We have a perfect relationship. We're extremely close. He's not giving me any horses. Why are you being stingy, bro? Like, how are we so close, but you're giving me no more new horses to ride? I promise you he's giving me horses for doing less than what I've been doing in the last year and a half in this game. So it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. He doesn't want me to ride Fairy Show. Okay. Give me Last Derby. He doesn't want me to ride Last Derby. Now, you guys remember what I was talking about in Gallop Racer, I think, 2001, when those episodes were uploaded. Newman on this horse just ran into the back of me. It doesn't affect me in this game, but if this was Gallop Racer 2001, they would say that I bumped that horse. That's how bad that game is at some of its programming. This is 15 furlongs. I didn't actually realize that. I saw it, and then I just ignored it. And then now that I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh yeah, this is actually a really long race for a grade 2. My gosh. But we're the favorite, and we should win it. Where's Gray Line? So to make sure I'm keeping you in sight. Oh, you're way at the back, okay. Oh, it's a beautiful gray. Saving a nice trip, but so am I. So that horse is going to have to catch us in the stretch. Yeah, Desert Diver would be a Derby, excuse me, would be amazing to have. I do well with horses with desert in the name. Granted, we've only had like 2, but you get the point. Oh, that horse isn't going too well. Is that Kate up there? That is Kate. Miss Thompson. Okay, you got it settled. Alright. Alright. You got your horse settled. Look how much stamina he's saving. Perfect feel. Oh, I need this horse. I need Desert Derby, man. This sire would be fantastic. With all those abilities, come on, bro. That's going to help out the foals so much. I want Last Pegasus, but this is... I really want this horse. Really would like Desert Derby. This fits perfectly into the plan. Okay, keep moving. Keep moving. Don't get blocked. Keep moving. Moving well. Moving well. Got started a little bit late, but we're fine. We should be fine, I hope. Come on, Desert. Come on, dude. Okay, we're fine. Had me nervous there. Really had me nervous. I'm like, are you really about to struggle? No offense with these scrubs back here. I'm like, are you really about to struggle, my dude? But no, he pulled away. He gave them a little bit of false hope, and it's like, okay, I'll see you later. Okay. Well played, Desert Derby. Well played. Sorry, I was doubting you. Sorry, I was doubting your ability. Alright. We're on the money here today, people. We're on the money. Really, I'm just paying attention more. Like, lack of focus can really mess me up in Gallop Racer. I just need to be focused, actually, when I'm playing the game and not just fall asleep, because I miss out on so much when that happens. Alright, anything, man. I really want Desert Derby, and they're just continue to just avoid giving me a real chance with that horse. It's so... I don't understand. And me and Parks have an extremely close relationship. This game doesn't make sense. Flying Cowboy's up today in this Royal Cup. We're still chasing a title with him. And after this, we'll head straight into breeding. Collins, as always, I don't really care what you're talking about, bro. I'm not challenging you. I gain nothing. I don't know why they're not giving me horses. Like, I'm doing much better than I normally do throughout, like, a year or a 2-year period, and they're giving me jack squat. General World's the favorite. Ah, my gosh, Cruel Death is here. General World. The horse is gonna be tough to beat, but I believe Cowboy. He's on the decline. He's a little bit past his prime, but he's still. I think he's still good enough. If I run him right, we don't get stuck or caught in traffic. I don't gas him out. Get him into the lead, heading into turn 4. He's still strong enough, I think, to maintain and hold on. I do believe that. So, here we go. I would like to retire him, but like I said, it would still be better to stick with Western Tiger, especially if him and Irish Fleet work. So Flying Cowboy, I mean, he's really a horse, I guess, that I would just continue to race until I covered to make space for him, I should say. And then if I were to lose him, it'd be whatever, but I don't think I should have any bad results to lose him. I mean, I think I've got him dialed in. Oh, don't bump. Oh, whew, that was close. Who are we looking for? General World. Why are we so spread out back here? What are they doing? Gosh, the AI in this game are so goofy, man. Okay, we gotta start moving now. Fit through this gap. Oh, come on. The gap is there. The gap is there, bro. What do they mean? Fiddlesticks. Freaking fiddlesticks, but we have a good run. Good momentum for Flying Cowboy. Oh, come on, bro. Where's General World? Oh, General World's called it a day. Oh, Cowboy's clear, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Cowboy destroys the Royal Cup. Wow. We absolutely dominated that. Holy cow. Cowboy just destroyed that field. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really expecting that. I mean, it was only 6 furlongs, but my gosh. I wasn't really expecting that. So he's on par for a title. We're not far off. Flying Cowboy, you go. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We need those results. I mean, my gosh. Destroyed that field. General World, where did you finish? 10th. Wow. Wasn't expecting that at all. Not really. Not that type of performance. I figured we could win if I ran him right, but his stats just aren't as good as Western Tiger, his father. It's like the only problem. Otherwise, I think he's a very good and consistent horse, so that was an awesome win, man. Awesome win. Breeding is about to be here. They already have Irish Fleet and Regal Soul. Is that even who I'm doing? No, it's not. Irish Fleet and Western Tiger. Why are they trying to... I was initially going to do Irish Fleet and Regal Soul, but I opted out. No, we're going to do Fleet and Western Tiger. No complaints. That's what I thought. Then we're going to do Regal. Our next lineup, guys, is going to be Pink Gemstone and Regal Soul. The 4 best categories we'll get from them will be really good braking, really good power, really good speed and staying. So we'll probably have a front runner or preceder. Stamina should be B-ish. Heart will be A, B. Response. Pink Gemstone is a bad response rating, but Regal Soul has an S, so we'll balance that out. So we should get a solid horse from these two as well. I hope we get a good, strong little foal. Our next lineup will be Honest Pegasus and Lee's Golds. I'm getting Honest Pegasus in the mix for his first time. What we'll get from this horse, it won't be anything, you know, to the moon, I should say. But power could actually be S or double S. Power could be really great. Speed will be really good with S or A, and then staying will be good with S or A. Everything else will kind of just balance itself out. Average heart, average feel, average braking. Stamina will be B, that's okay. Temper will average out, toughness will average out. So I figured these were two that I could kind of try to just do whatever with. It'll be a fast growth type. Preceder to mid will probably be the leg type. The parents seem quite compatible, so I'm kind of surprised he's actually saying all these are compatible. I'm shocked he hasn't said, oh, terrible matchup, I don't know. But I did my research. And then last but not least, we're going to do Suave Buster and Blues Breeze. So we're going to do her with blue. And from this breeding, we'll get 4 good stats. Feel should be at an S. Response will be at an A. Speed should be at an S or a double S. And then staying should be at an S as well. And then as far as the stats that'll balance out, braking will be average at about B. Power will be B-ish or C-ish. Heart will be A or B. Stamina will be B, so that's fine. Temper should balance out, double S to D, so temper should be balanced, hopefully at C or B, which is workable. As long as it doesn't stay at that D, which I don't think it will from the double S temper, that'll balance out. And then toughness B to D, that can be C. We can work around that. Normal growth type, and the leg type could be... The leg type could be Preceder, Mid to Closer. It could be quite wide between these two. So I think Blues and Suave will go well. No complaints. I'm really shocked he doesn't think any of these are bad, which hopefully tells me I did my research properly. So this is what we got lined up. Suave and Blue, Blues Breeze, Lee's Gold and Honest Pegasus, Pink Gemstone and Regal Soul, and then Irish Fleet and Western Tiger. Hopefully they all conceive. Suave and Blue did not conceive. And I think that's because Suave is getting up there in age. He's like 11 now. It's a bummer. The other 3 did conceive. If only I could retire somebody to breed with Blues, but somebody worthwhile. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. But she is getting up there. Usually once my mares hit 10 and over, that's when they start to struggle to conceive. So Suave's, she's at that time. I didn't feel like I had her that long, but I guess we have. So that works out. I mean, that means she'll be able to be replaced by Chasing Hearts pretty soon. So that does work out for us. Just bummed out, obviously, because I like Suave. I think she has good stats, and she's given us some nice horses, but she's getting up there in age. There's nothing. I thought I saw Crimson Art. I'm like, oh my gosh, finally, you've arrived. But I haven't seen Crimson Art here, so I don't know where he's at. Alright, so like I said, I'll be going to bed here, but I'll be continuing the other part of this video later. Flying Cowboy. No title for you yet, but that is a grade 1 at 6 furlongs. I need to keep track of that. So that was Flying Cowboy's 4th grade 1 win. That's his 2nd win at 6 furlongs. So he's still got a little ways to like any title, but he's close. Like all-rounder is there. Sprint champ, he's 2 ways there. Stats are dropping, but I think we can still win some easy grade 1s with him. GWS, I mean, he's on the decline. I don't know how he'll handle the GWS this year. He might be okay. If I can keep him in good rhythm. Fine, they want him in the spring mile. That's perfect. That's 8 furlongs. We'll take it. Try to get him closer to the mid-champ. Actually, let me see. Oh, I can't change. Never mind. Alright, well, he's set to go anyways. Like I said, I would like to retire him, but Western Tiger is still better, realistically. Flying Cowboy could actually replace Honest Pegasus, though. Oh, he's double S. No freaking way. They actually give him the double S rating. Wow. Maybe after this spring mile, that'll be it. Maybe I should be done, because double S, I would like to retire him with this intact. I low-key would like to retire him now, to be honest, because I mean, once breeding is done, because I think statistically he's much more rounded than Honest Pegasus, so I 100% will replace Honest Pegasus after he breeds. You know, just to see. Sometimes all you need is that one sire to kickstart something good in your line, even if, you know, you don't use them again. So wow, double S. I haven't had a double S original since. Have I ever had a double S original? Honestly, I feel like even Great Bolero at his best was an S rank. And all the other horses that had the potential of being double S, they never got there. Flying Cowboy. Who would have thought with 4 grade 1s, 11 wins out of 16 starts, you're double S. I almost want to retire him now, can't I? I can. I'll have to wait till Honest Pegasus is done. I might retire him early. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A title would be nice, but like I said, I was only probably going to use Honest Pegasus once anyway, so to me it kind of makes sense to get Flying Cowboy in there as soon as Honest Pegasus is done. Cowboy's achieved more than Pegasus has, at least at this point, for sure. More wins and more grade 1 wins. I think only by 1 or 2, but still, he's done much better. Honest Pegasus was a great horse, but he peaked very quickly. He peaked very quickly, and then after that, he had a pretty drastic drop-off. But Cowboy is still strong. I'm just like, he's double S. I kind of just want to retire him. So I'll figure that out once we get back, or once I come back to recording. Yeah, I kind of want to retire him early, because he's still a ways away from a title, realistically. Like, we'll still need 3 more 6 furlong grade 1s for the sprint champ, or whatever. He'll still need 4 more grade 1s at 8 furlongs. Mid-champ, he'll still need 4. All-rounder, maybe? Is that even a title in here? Okay, all-rounder is possible. But he still needs to win 2 more grade 1s, which one would need to be 12 furlongs or longer, and the other one is going to need to be a dirt G1. So, you know, we're close. We are close, but I can't even scratch him from that race I put him in. So I'm just like, that's only 8 furlongs. That's still going to put us out of the way. I really just kind of want to retire him. But I'm going to think on it. Maybe I'll realize it's better to see if we can still chase a title with him. But unfortunately, you know, we needed to win a couple of important grade 1s in the beginning of his career. That could have gotten us closer to a title by now. And, yeah, you know, I didn't stick to a path. I kind of was moving him around. It's a lot easier to get a title when you stick to a certain plan. I bounced him around from a lot of different distances, so even though he's won 4 grade 1s, they've all been in different categories. So a title is going to take the rest of the year to get, and he's already on the decline. I think at this point, once Honest Pegasus is finished with breeding, I'll just replace Cowboy over Pegasus. And Cowboy does have better stats than Pegasus for sure, on an average. He doesn't have any bad stats. He has Western Tiger's son, so he doesn't have bad stats, and then he has Last Corner Leader and Stretch Burst as an ability. So I think with the right broodmare next year, he could prove to actually be a good sire like his father. No bad stats at all. Breed him with the best stat broodmare I got, which, looking at my spreadsheet right now, statistically speaking, I could breed him with Irish Fleet. I could. Western Tiger's already doing that, but I mean, there's no inbreeding involved there, so could breed him with Irish Fleet because she has 5 stats in the A's. And then after Irish Fleet, Suave Buster couldn't do Suave Buster actually because that's who is his mother. So yeah, Irish Fleet would be the next best one. Her or like Lee's Gold, but I would rather breed him with a much stronger broodmare. Irish Fleet is the strongest, statistically speaking, that I have. So I'd rather breed him with her. And then we could get another strong foal from him with really good abilities at least. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for Flying Cowboy at this point. Because Western Tiger is still good. I would like to keep him around. I mean, still technically Western Tiger and Irish Fleet is the primary breeding line. If that works, I don't think Flying Cowboy and Flying Cowboy and Irish Fleet will be as good. But I still think Flying Cowboy replacing on his Pegasus will give us more flexibility there. And like I said, better stat foals. So if I don't breed him with Irish Fleet, I could still breed him with another broodmare once I figure out which one he would be most compatible with. So unfortunately, Fleet didn't conceive, and there's no other broodmares available, no other fillies I could retire. Chasing Hearts is still in her prime, or she's still getting to her prime. Same thing for Fiery Dancer. So, and Free Aquarius, I mean, she still hasn't even peaked yet, and I don't think she's gonna peak before the end of this month. So, only 3 foals next year. Unfortunately, Suave is done. So, as soon as I can replace her, which will probably be Chasing Hearts, because I don't want to use Free Aquarius. Not with those stats, at least. Chasing Hearts for sure. I'll play Suave with Chasing Hearts. So we got to get her a title. And that's got to start this year. She's 8 to question mark. I figure she can probably run 12. I'm going to say she's probably an 8 to 12 horse. So I'm going to need to focus on mid-champ or something like that. I shouldn't focus on many sprints. But 8 furlongs and up, I should focus on for Chasing Hearts. So that'll do it for this part of the episode. I'm going to go ahead and head to bed, and I will be back for the second half of this episode, and we can continue to roll on. We are back here with Gallop Racer 2004. I'm just seeing what else I still need to buy, because I do want to expand space at the breeding barn, but there are some things I need to acquire. When right center, GWS can only be placed at top of the hill. Stamina up. I don't think that was available before for me. Lucky go round? Yeah. Winning that GWS could have helped. I'm not sure though. So we bought that. When right center, Dream Cup and Dream Series must have the lucky go round. Okay, so we bought that. So we should be able to enter that pretty soon, from my understanding. Is there anything new we still haven't bought? Still have to collect those fools. Win GWS Jockey season. Oh, we were so close last year, man. That was such a bummer. That would have helped out a lot. Yeah, these other things are still kind of still questionable, but it's fine. I mean, I believe we're still making progress, so we'll get there relatively soon. What I do need is another piece of paper, because I write down our horses' races. That way, when it comes to like editing for like a highlight tape, I know exactly which race is which horse, compared to what I used to do previously, which was
just racing and then literally having to watch my whole 2 to 3 hour video race by race. I can skip some races for horses that I'm not making highlights for, so it cuts down my editing time tremendously when it comes to like getting highlights and clips together. Kate, I don't know what you're talking about, but as I usually tell everybody else, I don't really care. Like I don't get anything from challenging you people. I haven't. My game is not polite with me, so I'm gonna have to bypass that. Thank you. Alrighty, so let's see here. We are in a grade 2 with 3 Aquarius. I'm not retiring her. I mean, we're supposed to finish 5th here. Over odds is our goal. She's still S ranked. I don't know why and I don't know how, because her stats are so average to me outside of those 3 stats above 70. Those the 3 stats in the 40s. 2 in the lower 50s and 2 in the mid 60s. Like, how is she S ranked? She has 2 good abilities. Impost is okay for her if I even get the impost, and we don't. We get 13, so yeah. I just don't understand, really. I do not understand. I'm bummed that that Suave Buster didn't conceive, because I wanted to get a foal from Blues Breeze this year, but we're going to have to wait till next year, it seems, and I don't want to do that. I really don't. But we don't really have a choice, do we? Because there's nothing I can do. Like, nobody else is ready to be retired. I mean, Blues Breeze and Free Aquarius. Like, if, for example, if I could retire her, I don't know what type of foal I would get. You know what I mean? Especially those categories with the 40s, those stats would still continue. Now, the stats that she has that are above 70, maybe Blues also has those stats at a decent range. Those could become stronger, but that's about it. And she's still not even... She hasn't had her peak yet, actually. Free Aquarius. Night Breeze really dropped her stats down, though. I'm surprised I used Night Breeze as much as I did, to be honest with you. But I really liked Night Breeze. I think I was probably being a little partial to her, because her stats are not like that great. And I swear I used her for like several horses. So, in my defense as well, I haven't had great broodmares as of most of this career mode, with the exception of, like I said, you know, your Golden Monster, except for that close race, not good. You know, your Scabbits. Who else? I mean, we really haven't had a lot of great broodmares, to be honest. We just haven't had a chance. So this is a good runoff from Free Aquarius. I mean, she fights pretty decent in the stretch. Like, I'm not even going to lie. And I don't know if it's her heart rating and the fact that she has decent speed, that grit kicks in. We still need a top 5. She's going to tire out, though. And she's done. And top 5 definitely didn't happen. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is in regards to that. Nothing I can do. Yeah, she still fights decent, but her stats are still not ideal for me. We tired out, I guess. Got her going too soon. Fire Dancer's up in the LA Derby. She's still not grade 1 ready yet, but she finished well the last time out in a grade 1, remember. She finished 2nd in that grade 1 last time out. We were supposed to finish, I think, 11th or 10th or 9th. So Fiery Dancer, she's coming into her own. She's got 3 stats in the 70s, so she's actually not looking bad. She's looking much better than Free Aquarius from my understanding. I mean, that temper I'm not a huge fan of, but it doesn't bother me. That's the thing. Her temper, I don't mind a bad temper rating if the horse actually doesn't display a temper with me. Now, Crackle Thunder, King B's younger brother, that guy had a bad temper rating, and he was impossible to work with his leg type. This girl, running as a mid to closer, she actually is okay. Her heart's going to hit 70 soon. Her feel at 45 is not ideal, but again, it's much easier to run a horse at the back of the pack. You don't really have to try to compete too much with the front. Stang's going to hit 70. I mean, she's going to have 6 stats in the 70s soon. I don't know what her stamina is going to be. Probably mid-60s, low to mid-60s. Power should be decent as well. So her stats are actually okay. like in the categories I want them. Like, I'm not bothered by the feel or the temper being bad because, like I said, fortunately for us, she doesn't bother me with those stats. Like, she's easy to work with. I know she has a temper. I know if I ran her awfully, then that temper would come out. But she's easy to work. That's the point. She's easy to work with, so I don't think I have to worry about her temper really coming into problem with us. So Fiery Dancer, LA Derby, big stage for you, but she's a grade 1 horse, I think. Obviously, from Sade Ruler and Ambi. Last Pegasus with the record here, and I still can't get that horse. Actually, did we run this race with him last year? I think we did, right? I thought we did. Maybe we didn't. We definitely ran this in the Derby, for sure. And the Preakness. Maybe we ran 3 of those races. I swore I only did 2 with him, but who knows. Okay, slow down, please. Slow down, please. Slow down, please. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. So yeah, like, her stats are not bad, honestly. Like, if we were to retire her as a broodmare, she would fit in nicely with those categories where she has good stats. And the other, like I said, the feel and the temper not being great doesn't bother me too much because, again, she's fine. Now, I'd be worried about a foal inheriting a bad temper and actually having a bad temper. So I'd have to breed her with the sire that could balance out that temper rating. And that's about it. That's all I would have to do. I would just have to focus on breeding her with the sire who also still has a good temper rating along with those other categories. You know what I mean? If I do that, like, she's fine. She is fine, realistically. Don't block me. Don't block me. There we go, Fiery Dancer. Okay. Got her started a little bit too late on her spurt, though. I was supposed to go earlier on the whip, but she's fighting strong in the LA Derby as Fiery Dancer. Furlong and a half left to go. Fiery Dancer, she's still fighting. Can we tap into an ability? I probably missed the window on that. We're supposed to finish 9th, so I could care less, realistically. She continues to fight strong here in this LA Derby. She's still fighting strong, and she's going to finish in the top 5, I think. She's going to get top 5 in another G1. So despite the fact that she's not winning these are big international grade 1s. I don't know if she's at this level yet, but she's doing quite well. She's doing quite well, so I'm happy with how she's coming along, actually. She really does feel like Aunt B. It's just she needs more speed. Like, Aunt B is extremely fast. She did not inherit her mother's speed. Now, maybe she'll have a really crazy surge of speed eventually, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think where her speed is at is where it's probably going to stay. You know what I mean? It's 71, and her stamina's not good, 49, power 39, so yeah, you know, I think she's slightly better than Free Aquarius, at least in the categories I care about, except for stamina. But they both kind of have the same stamina, do they not? Yeah, they literally almost have the same stamina. Yeah, their stats are actually pretty similar, to be honest with you. Yeah, bad staying, bad power. So European tracks, Australia, anything like that, they're probably going to be harder for her. So, yeah, those stats aren't great. I didn't think stamina would be that bad, but I knew it wasn't great from the beginning. I'd like to put her in some more grade 1s when they're available, but just kind of have to run her in these grade 3s. I could run her in the Kyoto Oaks, but that's 10.5. It's quite the stretch. I mean, she runs, what, 6 to... She can... Or 8 to whatever. Maybe she can handle that. 3-year-olds for the fillies. Just a regular 3-year-old grade 3. I'm going to test her out at 10.5, or I can try her out in Hiroshima. It's a shorter distance, but no fillies. Any dirt grade 1s again? You know what? New York Derby. We could run her in the Belmont, but that's a stretch. I don't want to do that to her. I'm going to put her in this grade 1 again. Now, if we can't get at least a top 2, top 3 finish in that race, I'll be done racing her, realistically, in those type of races. But I think she still has a chance to give us a decent effort, so that's why I want to give her a shot. And to be honest, I kind of want to put Free Aquarius in a grade 1. Just to see how she does. I feel like I haven't ran her in a grade 1 in a while. She needs something a little bit shorter, though. Ideally. Anything doable for us to run her in? Let's see. 8 furlongs, Regal S. Yeah, let's try her out in that in Long Beach. She doesn't have a good power rating, so she's probably not going to handle that too nicely, but we'll see. Never know. My horses have good heart. Most of them do, so that helps out quite a bit. I still want Desert Derby. I really want that horse, man. I'm determined to get him, so whenever he pops up, I'm just going to continue to ride him until we get him. I don't care if it takes years. I'm going to acquire that horse. Kate, I don't know what you're saying. I like you and everything, but, you know, it doesn't suit our goals, so we can't do it. That's what I was thinking. So we're here with Chasing Hearts in the Cherry Cup. Second favorite. Second favorite with Chasing Hearts. Have we gotten a grade 1 win with her yet? I don't think we have. I think we've been so close. I think we've been so close in grade 1s with her, but she hasn't gotten her grade 1 victory. And looking at my sheet, yeah, she hasn't gotten a grade 1 yet. So we are knocking on the door. Who's the favorite here today? Pacific Quest? I know it's a good horse. Honestly, man, this is our race to win. I shouldn't be losing to Pacific Quest. I don't think so. I think Chasing Hearts is good enough that we can beat that horse. That horse is going to be setting the pace, but that's completely fine with me. I can just shadow that horse and just get rolling at the right time. And yeah, a lot of her stats should hit 70s. Realistically, her stamina, braking, power, maybe response. But stamina, braking, and power should all hit 70 soon. That would give her 6 stats in the 70s. Response, maybe. That would give her 7 with these abilities. She'll be a solid broodmare for sure. I mean, she fits more of the program that I want with broodmares going forward. So... Alright, let's see how she does here. Big time grade 1, even though it's not an international, but still. She needs to win a grade 1 at this point. She's 3 years old, so she's got to start kicking in. She gets a good start. And we're watching out for Pacific Quest, who's there to the inside. She can't handle the rough track, right? I'm pretty sure she can, but I'm just going to keep her out here anyways. Pacific Quest actually not going for the lead. 3 front runners, though. Didn't pay attention to that, so that makes sense. She's going good. I'm just going to let her continue to roll because I think she's strong. She's strong enough for sure to keep the lead if I get her going at the right time. Definitely. Now, whoever this is to the left of me, the 12... they're going to probably overtake and try to move inside. I don't really want that to happen, but she's running so comfortably right now is Chasing Hearts. We got 2 7s. We'll slowly get her on the move here. Slowly get her on the move. Now we're going to get her going. Come on. No revolution. Ah, come on, Chasing Hearts. We got to dig in. Pacific Quest is on the inside. We have plenty of stamina. Come on, Chasing. Abilities, where are they? We need them now. We need an ability now, and the favorites got us. Oh, man. I don't know. I think Pacific Quest still got us in the end. I got started too soon. Gosh darn it. I think I'd do the same thing with her in grade 1s. I don't know why I'm getting her started so soon in these races. Like, blown opportunities, man. Granted, I haven't ran her in that many grade 1s because we're just now getting to this point. But that was a good race, and I got her going too late. I needed to get ahead of Pacific Quest. That horse would have been playing catch up. Too slow. In all honesty, I did expect her to get going a little bit faster, but it actually took her a little bit longer. Not even gonna lie to you guys. So, what's her response rating? Actually, not you. You. Your response rating is 61, so not terrible. 72 speed. She's not the fastest. They want her in the Golden Oaks. Honestly, you know what? That's fine. I mean, I think we can handle that. I mean, she has 64 stam, which is better than most of my originals have had. Free Aquarius is still S ranked. So, like, my gosh. Anybody here? Probably not. Oh, Vivid Legend. I mean, if I could get Vivid Legend, I still would. That response rating is fantastic. Good stamina. Breaking Temper, I can deal with those. Heart and Toughness aren't great, but we can breed up the heart rating. I don't like the Bear's ability, but Vivid is so reliable for me. And we're almost at 200k points. We got there way quicker than I thought. I was giving myself to like the end of this year. We're already at 163k. And that's because I've been focusing on the better races, honestly. That's what I need to do. I need to focus on the better races that work for me and my horses. Okay. You want to challenge me in the Azalea Cup? Who am I running with? Vivid Legend? You know what? You have a horse that doesn't look like it's got a lot going on, and Vivid is still not my horse at this point, so why not? Why not? I'm confident with Vivid Legend. It's an exception, and he's still not my horse. So a jockey challenge right now is actually alright. And we're the favorite as we should be. I'm not worried about any other horse in this field. Let's get to it. The horses are on the track.
The horses are on the track.
Da 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 da. All right.
The horses are in the gate.
We're off. And it's a good start in the Azalea Cup for Vivid Legend. Now, I believe he's powerful enough to stay on the rough, so like I'm not even going to alter him off this course. I'm just going to keep him here. Save ground. As always. I don't know who I'm supposed to beat. I forgot. Whoever Dean is on, could care less. But 9 horse, okay. Who is she even racing on again? Rob the Cook. I recognize that horse, but like that horse doesn't ever win much in my playthrough, so not really worried about Rob the Cook. No disrespect to the Robs out there, but Rob the Cook, you don't really scare him. You don't really scare me. All right, I'm just gonna keep Vivid right here, nice and comfortable, right on the outside. They're not running too wide, fortunately, so this works out for us. Make sure I can keep him where he's at. Okay, this is good. Very good here. I like what we're doing with Vivid Legend. 2 7s. This is as easy as it gets with this guy. Okay, gotta get him going now. Got a long way to go. Come on, Vivid. Let's go, buddy. Very good. Late on the whip. I might be going a little bit too late, but Vivid Legend is strong enough. We're going to pull away. We're going to pull away easily, and we are. That's what this guy does. That's why I want him. I'm still getting started a little bit too late on my spurts, but fortunately with a horse like this, I can get away with it. And it's another grade 1 for the Legend. Well, I've won 2 grade 1s with them. They're still not going to give me this horse, of course. When's the last time I raced with him? It's been a while, I thought. Let's see. Your Azalea Cup winner, Vivid Legend. Yeah, actually, it's been over 15 races since the last time we won with him. It's the second grade 1 I've won with him. Parks, give me this horse, bro. Like, what? Why are you not giving me Vivid Legend? I swear, he just doesn't want me to have this horse. It's just so... He doesn't want me to have any of his horses. It really doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. I really don't. How boring. Well, I'm on Vivid Legend. Oh, my goodness. What do you think? Want to try and pull one out the bag for me? We're not friends, Turner. We're really not. We're actually not friends. You troll me every chance you get. You're not even a genuine friend. You're kind of another word I won't say, but it's the opposite of being a friend. You are not my friend. You troll me all the time. You never send me good horses when you claim you are. Like, you're not a good friend, bro. Gothic verse. And this is what he does. He sends me horses like this. Late growth type, cool, but these stats are not great. I don't like that leg type. If these stats were a little bit higher, I mean, this horse is going to peak at about 6. Most of these are going to be like 60s at best. Maybe a couple of these will hit 70, like power. Power and toughness can hit 70. That's about it. Everything else is not bad, but no. That is not what I'm going for breeding. Yeah, Turner is just a troll, bro. He just doesn't actually genuinely like me for no reason. You know? I win races on horses that aren't even favorites, and then he's saying I'm winning on favorites. Like, he's just lying. Like, spreading false information. Literally false information. And Last Pegasus still is just not popping up. Why do they not want me to have that horse? So I think I'm going to retire Flying Cowboy now this month. He's still double S. I mean, I could still try to win a title with him, but I want to keep him at this double S rating. So we're going to retire him now. Breeding has worked without his Pegasus. So we're going to put Flying Cowboy in there. And S for eval, I think. So let's go ahead and check that out. S and B, yeah. Classification, I mean, we won 4 grade 1s. The title would have helped that be a lot higher. I'm not mad at that. At least everybody's getting S evals. So, working on it. Yeah, hard as a C, but everything else for him is pretty solid. So, and he has good abilities. So, Flying Cowboy as a sire could go pretty nicely next year, depending on what I end up doing. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so breeding season is over, and we'll have to wait till next year to get anything else going. Did I check all these races? I did not. Let's see. Where are my horses that I want? Ooh, gosh dang it. Laughing Hawk is being rid by Nielsen. I should be riding Laughing Hawk, to be honest with you. Fairy Show is there, but I'm over it. Parks doesn't clearly want me to have this horse. And I'm not a huge fan of those stats still. I want that ability, but like every time I race with this horse, I don't... Oh, Desert Derby! Even better. Desert Derby's here. He is here. Can I be the main jockey, please? I thought you were the horse for a minute there. What? What are you trying to say, bro? What is with this game? They're still not giving me the prompt. Oh, if you win this race, you can become this horse's main jockey. Like, what is going on, man? And you know what? While I'm at it, I might as well ride with this fool Fairy Show. That's both of his horses. Wait. This game is glitching for me. It's literally glitching. Me and Parks have a fantastic relationship, and he's still not even allowing me to ride these horses as the main jockey. Oh my gosh. Kate, or Dean, whatever. She is Kate, right? The other one is Natalie Thompson. So, Kate, not challenging you today, but... I mean, what the heck? Seriously, what the heck? I have done well with both Desert Derby and Fairy Show. I've hit their odds and hit their goals every time. I've won with them, basically. Fairy Show, I think we lost 1 race. Otherwise, we've won every single time. Come on, man. Desert Derby, I need this horse. And 91 stamina would be fantastic to have with all these abilities. Come on, bro. I'm going to be persistent. I'm not giving up. I'm getting this horse regardless. I don't really care how many times I have to race him. It's just annoying that, like, after all these performances, they're still not giving me this horse. I have done less and they've given me horses. Like, seriously. I did less and they gave me Blues Breeze. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't understand it. I really don't. Ay, ay.
Go. That was a beautiful start.
Well, it's a good start for Desert Derby, as it always is, because this is a very easy horse to work with for me. He's a very strong horse. My gosh, I just don't understand. They don't want me to have any of these horses. And Turner's sending me B-ranked horses with stats in the 40s. Like, what? Come on, man. My 2004 file, it really doesn't like me. It really doesn't. I still think I have pretty bad luck with just losing horses I don't want to lose, not getting the fillies that I want, not getting a chance to actually be the main jockey of horses like this that I want to be the main jockey of. Like, why am I just getting just the short end of the stick with these type of things? It doesn't make sense. Who's even the second favorite here? Is it Dean? Oh, Country Bowl. Okay. Give me a 7. No 7. Really? No 7 for us. Why not? Okay. I think he's in a good rhythm. But they say he's not, so alright. You're not going to block me, so I'm creating myself a gap. Oh, no, I did accidentally bop, though. Moved a little bit too much. It's my fault. Come on, calm down, Vivid. Calm down, please. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we were behind this horse, because if we weren't, he would have just went crazy. My D-pad, I mean, yeah, my left directional button, it just does, I'm trying to move it, it just doesn't want to move, and then when it does, he just moves out tremendously. I can't remember what his power rating is, so hopefully that shouldn't have affected us too much. He has 91 stam. I'm not really worried about the stamina at this point, but it's not max, so that's not good. We're missing like an additional 3 bars there at the top left, so that's not ideal. And I don't even understand why he didn't hit the 7 to begin with. Like, I've had him in a pretty good position the whole race, and I haven't been running him hard at all. This game is so weird sometimes for me, man. My file is, at least. I'm not saying everybody's game behaves this way, but like, I get these weird things. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go with last derby. Plenty of stamina left to go. Kick away, bro. Come on, man. There we go. Good drive. Good drive. Good drive. Catching the 1. Good drive. This is where that 91 stamina becomes such a huge asset to a horse like last derby, because it wasn't the prettiest of races, considering we didn't hit max stamina, but it's an easy grade 1 win. Again, with last derby, or Desert Derby, excuse me. Let's see, I've raced with horse 1, 2. King Cup Spring for this guy. Has it only been 2 races? I swear I've raced with him more than twice, but according to these notes, only twice. I swear there was 2 grade 1s. I have a grade 2 in here. That's strange. Over eager in contact, but we still won. Okay, well, we've only raced with them twice. That's fine. But still. Fairy Show, second favorite. We're supposed to beat Critical Pace? Not gonna lie, haven't really even heard of that horse. Critical Pace? I don't even know who that is. It's a grade 3 for us in Fairy Show. Should get the win here. Ah, bad start. Bad start. And this is 7 furlongs on a dirt track like this. My gosh, how quickly are we going to be going around? Oh, really short straight. Straight's only a furlong long. So, really short track. But this is fine. We will keep you guys company. Where's the favorite? Critical Pace is back there. Okay, literally right behind us. It's fine. Already 4.5 furlongs left to go. Less than that. Looking good with Fairy Show here. Need to make sure I get this horse going early. I don't know why I've been going so late. I've been lucky that I've been on decent horses. I've been going pretty darn late on my spurts. Much later than I want to. Okay. Saving a lot of ground here. Lots of ground. No Revo with Fairy Show. The 6 is coming. Oh, come on, Fairy. We need a little bit more than this. Thank you. Okay, favorite is done. Rest of the field's going to try to come. It's a late rally, but don't think they're going to get there in time. They're not. Grade 3 for Fairy Show. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. And we set the record. Wow. Didn't think it was that fast, but you know what? Hats off to Fairy Show. Good stuff. Park still isn't going to give me the horse probably, but, you know, at least we set the record, right? At least we set a record. Even though we're still clearly not going to get the horse like I want. I'm not going to get either one of those guys. It's so annoying. Congratulations on winning all normal G1 races. No way. You mean I hit that goal that I could have... The goal that he asked me for, I could have selected it. I didn't realize I was that close. Oh my gosh. We won all the Tender Glow will now appear. I mean, that's freaking sweet. I never won the King Cup Spring? Are you kidding me? 16 furlongs. I've never won that race at year 27 in this game? Or 28? No, I think we're 28 now. How have I just now... Oh my gosh. Wow. Just now winning that. Oops, didn't mean to save again. So, what's available in the catalog then? I mean, I know that horse, but does anything else become available? Like anything else I can buy? Guess is what I'm trying to say. Probably not. No, something else should definitely be unlocked. I should be able to buy. I don't know where though. No, nothing new has popped up yet. Unfortunately. Anything here? I thought well, maybe it's just that horse. I swore something was supposed to pop up in the catalog, but I could be totally misremembering, so don't listen to me. Alright, a lot of first-timers this month. I'm going to keep looking for horses. I mean, seriously, my game is, like, glitching out. Like, at this point, I should be given a chance to be the main jockey of Fairy Show and Desert Derby, and the game is just not allowing me to have the chance. It's really annoying. It's starting to get annoying. Because like, we're doing well with those horses, and the game is just like, ah, yep, no, still not going to give you the horse. Like, okay. I don't, like, why not? You keep check. Turner, I don't want Gothic Verse. My gosh. Why does he live to torment me? I don't understand. Tender Value's here, but he's been ridden by Nielsen. Whoop-de-doo. Sculpture Dance is here, but she's being ridden by NGO, and me and Pink are not on good terms, but I know that horse, so hitting her goals, even if they gave me like 3 goals to hit, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. Oh yeah, man. I'm going to keep checking this every single week. I want those horses, and I am determined to get them, so I'm going to keep checking. Perfect Minister is here, but Tanaka's riding him. Grade 2. I can't believe Last Pegasus really hasn't popped up in over a year for me. That's so strange. Like, he just hasn't showed up. Who was in this Regal S with us in Free Aquarius? Anybody? It is what it is. Oh, man. I'm just going to have to wait. There's nothing I can do because they're just not giving me. You know, Chasing Hearts. We got to get you a grade 1 here. We have to. I think this is only her second grade 1. I thought I ran her in 3. I've only run her in... This will be, her, like I said, her second one. Still not expected to win. I got to get her going early. Last time was too late. Sunny Tempest is the favorite, but we're right there knocking on the door. Local Road, second favorite. Yeah, all we have to do is get the jump on those horses, and we can win this. And we all have the same leg type. We got to beat those horses in the stretch. Got to make sure I run her calmly. But she needs her first grade 1. That'll help out a lot. I would like to still get her a title. She's still only 3. So, or no, she's 4 now, isn't she? Yeah, she is 4. Holy cow. That went by so quickly. No, she's 3, I think. God, we raced her a lot as a 2-year-old, actually. So she still is only 3. Okay, almost a good start, which she gets out well. 12 furlongs. It's going to be a long race, so we got to get her settled early. Hopefully we get a Rebo, and I got to make sure we save as much ground as possible, and I get her going when it's right to get going. This is running a little bit hot for me, but you know what? If she can handle it, I'm okay. She's doing all right here. These horses are going to try to give us some competition here on the outside. Got a 7, which is good. I have a special horse, a real horse I would like to acquire in this game, but I don't even know how to get him. I don't even know where he's at Twin Lock. And now we're boxed in here on the inside. I'm not a fan of this. This is going to hurt our spurt if I can't get clear. So, you know what I'm going to have to do? Because, okay, fortunately neither of the favorites are at the front here. Well, Sunny Tempest is literally right in front of us, but this doesn't help me. I got to get in clear space. As soon as I have a chance, I'm moving. Ah, we can't bump. Please get out the way. Please get out the way. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Fit the gap. Fit the gap. Fit the gap. Let's go, please. Let's go. Chasing Hearts. Good run. Good run. No Rebo. We got to go early, though. Had to go early. She's got plenty of stamina. Come on, Chasing. Come on. She's fighting good here. She's fighting really good. Ah, but the favorite on the inside is still fighting back. Come on, Chasing Hearts. She's still grit, but it's not going to help us. We just can't get there in time, man. She's still fighting strong. It's going to be second place. It's another good effort, but she just needs a little bit extra kick. I promise you I'm trying my hardest. Spurt wasn't the greatest, and I know. I didn't really like our positioning there. I would have gotten her going in open space a lot sooner, but I had to wait for that gap to clear up. I'm trying my hardest with her. I really am. We're doing well, but like she just doesn't have that extra kick, man. If her speed rating was higher, she's going past those horses. That's all she's missing. What a bummer, man. What a bummer. Free Aquarius is up. She has a chance here today. Top 5 is doable. Her speed hits 81. Got to make sure I get her going at the right time. Man, such a bummer, bro. Such a bummer. We're so close with freaking Chasing Hearts, but just we need a little bit more. I just want those to be wins, man. She's so close. Lose Breeze still has the record here, I think, but so close. I'm not upset with her at all. I just wish there was a little bit more speed because we really need that. That's the only reason why she can't pull away at those points. Like, she needs to be clear by like 2 lengths in the stretch, and we can't hope for that every single race. That's just unrealistic. You know what I mean? Like, that was a race where the positioning wasn't on my side, at least in around turns 3 and 4, because I would have gotten her clear much sooner. I wanted to drop her out, move it to the outside, but I didn't. I don't know what kind of effects that could have had on us, how that could have affected her. So I just decided to keep her there and just, you know, work with whatever was going to happen. Now, this girl, the inside's not free again. Gosh, these tracks, they just like to bunch up, and I get it because the turns are a lot tighter, but I don't have anywhere to go. Now, an inside draw on a track like this, it's not super ideal, but nowhere for me to go. Ha! I can't move! Every time. Every time. It's the only bad thing about Free Aquarius in this leg type. Overwhipped her. No, she's still fine. We need a top 5 with her. She's driving pretty nicely. This is the speed that Chasing Hearts need, and she just does not have. But I don't know if top 5 is going to happen. It's not going to happen. Nope. 6th. Just bad spacing, man. I got screwed with spacing in 2 races there. I would have preferred to be on the outside, but they give me inside draws, and then nothing I can really do about it. So that's a bummer. It's a bummer. Just struggling to win the grade 1s with the gals here, man. Really am. Just can't quite get there. She still hasn't peaked, Chasing Hearts, but it's like, what? I mean, what are we doing with you? Sprinters Cup, I don't want to put you in that. I really don't. Just going to run her in this grade 3. There's just, I have nothing left to achieve with her. Chasing Hearts now, they want you in a grade 2. Wait, what? They giving her such a long layoff. She doesn't need to be off that long. She can literally run in the Summer GP. She can literally run in this. Like, what? Outrace her, you're drunk. Straight road. Let me see what magnificent horse this is. An average C-ranked horse with no good abilities. Like, come on, bro. Vivid Legend is here again. Can I be the main jockey if we win this, Parks? Thank you! My gosh! Way too long, bro. I should have been this horse's main jockey after the second race, realistically. I really should have. But about time. We can acquire Desert Derby here soon. That's going to make me a very happy guy. Parks is playing hard to get for no actual reason. Like, Parks, we're best friends, bro. Basically, we're best friends. Should not be playing hard to get. Alright. I had a feeling it was going to be Newman. I'm like, watch, Newman's going to be challenging me. I don't know what told me that. You know, I just want to focus on one goal, Newman, to be honest with you. So, I just want to focus on hitting my goal, which is winning this race and getting Desert Derby. Excuse me. Blah, 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 blah. Who's close to us? Rob the Cook. I'm not worried about that horse. And Dill Dally? Haven't even heard of that horse. So this should be a pretty easy win for Vivid Legend. Excuse me. Thought we were on Desert. I've been saying Desert Derby for the last 60 seconds. I've been meaning Vivid Legend clearly, but I still want Desert Derby too. Like that's not going to change. But getting Vivid Legend again will be fantastic. So yeah, let's freaking make this work, eh? Let's make this work.
The horses are on the track.
Whoa. Here we go, people.
The horses are in the gate.
Not the best of starts, but we don't need it.
Go. That was a beautiful start.
We win this race, we can finally acquire our Vivid Legend, and then I still want Desert Derby, and I'm still doing Fairy Show just because I like that ability. I hope by the time I get all of them, I'll be in a position to extend our breeding pasture, which would be nice. I would like to have more foals, not because I want to race 7 horses at a time, it's because I want to figure out which horses are going to be our strongest to really focus on, you know, from the get-go. I still need a horse with a late growth type, which is Fairy Show. I think does have that. With that persistency ability, those go hand in hand for me. Those go hand in hand for me. I want late growth types again. We haven't had late growth types in this game in really I feel like most of our greatest sires, they've always been fast or normal growth types. I don't even think Sedate Ruler was sustained, but he didn't work too well as a sire. So, like, I swear we haven't really even had a sire that's given us late growth type foals, which to me is kind of a catch-50. You know, in this game you can lose horses, so if they're not good in the beginning and we struggle, we can lose them. Unlike 2003, I don't have to ever worry about losing them if we're struggling. In this game, though, we could lose them. But I think with the right parents, the right foal, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to stick them some opens and G3s. Easy races for them until they're ready to move up. So, all honesty, like, gosh dang it, give me some space! What is going on, man? I can't, there's nothing I can do about that, guys. Come on, Vivid. There's nothing I can do about that. I think we're going to be okay because Vivid Legend is such a freaking amazing horse. But my gosh, give me some space, you absolute bleep, 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 bleeping, bleep, 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 bleep. Give me some space. My goodness. That's so infuriating. I absolutely cannot stand that. Give me some space. But of course, they're not going to give me space, so it's fine. It's a win for Vivid Legend. It's a win for Vivid Legend. We win the Golden Derby. I need Vivid Legend, obviously. I know the horse. I like the horse. Contact. Who cares? Double S on the spurt anyways. Just like the horse literally budged just a little bit just to be in my way. Could have literally stayed in its gap. There was nobody in front of it. I'm convinced that's how the AI makes this game harder. They literally Tecmo programmed the AI to just do goofy things like that. I am convinced. Why did it look like I was going to get something? Vivid Legend, welcome to the family, my boy. You're back. And we're going for GWS with you right off the bat. Can we put him in the Belmont? You know what? I'm going to run him in that Belmont. I think he's capable. Unless there's another grade 1 better for like the GWS. But nothing anytime soon. I mean, you know what? Running him in the Belmont, he's not even a dirt horse. What am I thinking? Not even a dirt horse. Relax, Eric. Relax. Let's put him in the, Actually, where's my phone? I need to say, we're going to be wrapping up this episode here soon, because we're about halfway. Yeah, I need to see what else is available for GWS. But finally we have Vivid Legend. About darn time. I'm still looking for Desert Derby, and I'm still going to be trying to acquire Fairy Show. Those two things have not changed. Anybody good to test ride here? Nope. Night Breeze and Arctic Crop. They show up at all the same races together. They are like kind of inseparable in this game, actually. I bred with them and... I'm not gonna lie, Rare Emerald, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. I've never ran with Rare Emerald, so I'm just trying some of these sires out. I like his stats, I like his stamina. Alright, GWS, let's see what we got here. Queen Miles, actually the first for the sprint. I'd probably be putting him in the turf. The Diamond Cup is in July. So that's next month. So I might as well save Vivid Legend for that. He can run the summer sprint too. Is there anything else he can do prior? Not really. yeah, I mean the Diamond Cup is the next race for him, the next best race for him. So we're gonna start off his GWS with that. Try to get him that this year. He'll peak next year. So if I can win the GWS as a 3-year-old, that'll make things so much easier for us. All right. Well, yeah, let's get these last couple of races done. I figure let's get up to the Diamond Cup, and then that will conclude today's episode, because I kind of want to get one more recorded for you guys, and then that'll be it. I've recorded so much Gallop Racer content in the last 3 days. It's kind of insane. But you guys will have enough videos for well over 3 weeks at least. At least over 2 weeks for sure. Maybe 3. Fiery Dancer's up. Expected to finish 9th as always. These international grade 1s are hard for her. She only has a 40 power rating, but she's got 5 stats in the 70s. And Heart's about to hit 72, which means she'll have 6 stats in the 70s. Not bad, but we got to start getting a big win with her. And like I said, this will be her last international grade 1. If we can't find a way to finish at least in 2nd, I'm going to drop her out, and we'll start putting her back in grade 2s and domestic grade 1s. Because as well as she's been doing in these races, the power could be hurting her from winning. And spacing, I got to make sure I try to get her in the best position as possible, but the AI are just going to be blocking us. There's nothing I can do about that. But ideally, I need to make sure, if I have a feeling like they're going to box us in and we're not going to have space, I'm going to need her to drop her out, send her to the outside. Now, she gets a good start. I'm going to see what happens here. I'm going to hold her back. Inside trip on a dirt track would be nice, but if the gap is not going to be free, I don't want to do it. Because like I have to get her going sooner for her spurt, for that ability to kick in. And if I'm waiting for these horses to move out of my way, then I'm not going to be in the position to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like this right now. Granted, they're still running so wide out there. I need her in a better spot, like where she can at least poke a head through. Because all we're going to do is just be in traffic here. That's it. All we're going to do is be in traffic. Again, I could try to drop her out, but then we're going to have such a wide run because they're still running 5 wide up there. Like, that doesn't benefit us at all. I've been getting this luck every race where the AI are just staying in the way, and it's hurting our chances to make a run. And now they're just not even moving. Why are we boxed in here, people? Oh, there's that ability. Come on, Fiery Dancer. She's working really nicely here. Is she blocked? She's blocked. Go! Go, my girl! There was no space for me, guys, until that cleared up. And, like, I just can't get... every time with her. Every time. This game is... My luck is so freaking weird. The time, like, an outside draw would actually help me, they're just giving me inside draws. Like, this game is... Just gonna breathe, right? I just have to breathe. I apologize if it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not. I just feel like my luck genuinely sucks. I feel like I'm just getting bad races. Not bad races. Bad AI. Like, they're becoming worse than usual. And... so stupid, man. Honestly, so stupid. That's like her 3rd race where, like, we've had to deal with traffic in the way. Like, they just don't move. You know? Yes, could I have dropped her to the outside? Potentially, but... I just felt like that would have put her in a vulnerable position. But ironically, me keeping her where I kept her actually is what put her in the vulnerable position. So I should have just dropped her out anyways. Just... There's nothing I can do. Like, she could have won that race. That's why I'm frustrated. That's a winnable race. She really... I mean, who knows? The other ones could have been winnable as well. But we had to deal with... They just stay bunched up. They stay bunched up. It's like they conveniently move out the way for one another. Or they just box up with one another. It's one of the two. And then I can't get any luck. Because she needs clear space. She's a closer, really. She needs clear space. And she's not getting it because they're just staying boxed up. So, it's frustrating, man. She's doing well. Fiery Dancer's doing very well, but, like, she's missing out on wins that she could be winning. I'm gonna have to, like, regardless of what happens in her starts, I'm just gonna have to hold her back until she's in last place and move her to the outside. I'm gonna have to do it, actually. Like, I don't have a choice, because, like, we're getting so unlucky. We're getting so unlucky with just traffic in our way. It's ruining our races, and I just can't do it anymore. Cannot do it with her anymore. Never ran with Rare Emerald, but let's see how this guy fights, which I have no doubts he'll be able to pull away. He's pulling away, and he's already clear. I know who Rare Emerald is, blah, blah, blah. I know what he's capable of. So, I mean, if we could acquire him, that would be great. I definitely need to unlock more space at the breeding pasture sooner than later, that's for sure. Britain Derby win for Rare Emeralds. We'll take it. It's a good win. Very good win. I'm still... I'm so cheesed. I'm so freaking cheesed. I think Fiery Dancer and Chasing Hearts both have gotten unlucky with their races that they could be winning. I think they both really have gotten unlucky. We just been at the short end of the stick on that one, honestly, man. I've been second guessing myself. Yeah, we've won 2 grade 1s with Vivid Legends so far. So we've won 12 furlongs, plus we've won a 10 furlong. So I need to keep that in mind for a title with him. For sure. Fiery Dancer, I'm so sorry. It's not even your fault. It's not your fault at all. We just have had awful, awful, awful luck. I can run her the Tokyo Derby. That's winnable. Hopefully. And like I said, regardless of our post, if we're inside post, I'm dropping her back and getting her to the outside. I know it's a dirt track, but we've been getting screwed up with space every time. I mean, yeah, I'm going to keep requesting rides on Rare Emeralds. Because if I can acquire him, I mean, that does help with the plan. Shuggy Yogi's here. Final movie. Final movie. I've actually really never really looked at you in detail. Okay, good heart, good toughness. Later growth type. Response and temper. Strong heart, hates pack. Rough track, not good. You know what? Nope. I was considering giving him a shot. I don't want to deal with that. I feel like that could potentially be a headache for me. Oh well. I mean, it's been a good episode, right? I mean, for the most part today, we've done pretty darn well, I think. Won a lot of races, so we're doing well for what it's worth. Who's supposed to beat us? Nonstop Plane and Tidy Wonder? Okay. Alright. That's what they say. We just have a top 3 goal, so we can knock that down.
The horses are on the track.
Shug Yogi with the record here in the Mars Stakes. You know, the Mars Stakes would be cool if it was actually like a race like on Mars or something. I mean, the Dream Cup is like some unrealistic nonsense. So, like, I don't think it'd be too far beyond Gallop Racer possibility to, like, actually put this on Mars. That would have been really cool. Just kind of like a one-off type of, like, fantasy race. Like, racing on different planets with different tracks would be really insane. Like, in Gallop Racer 2006, there's, like, tracks where you're racing on, like, highways through the city. Like, what? And Rare Emerald, I don't know what happened to him at the start. I'm not really worried about it. What are we looking out for? Tidy Wonder? I just saw the horse. I'm technically Nonstop Plane. Where are you? Oh, I'm at the front. Keeping that horse company. Why do I feel like you're running much faster, Rare? Relax, bro. Relax.
Okay, this is where the
Why are the best horses in this game, like, so basic? Like, they never have, like, any special attack or anything. Not that it's necessary, I've just noticed it. Like, the best horses are all, like, virtually the same, with just different head markings. But, like, none of them have any different special attack or anything like that.
show your guts.
Alright, Rare Emerald, let's go, man. Too slow? Did I get started too late? Because he's not making any impression. Okay, I messed up with Rare Emerald, and we're not even... Come on, we need top 3, please. We need a top 3. I need a top 3 at least to stay alive here. I don't even... That's going to be 4th, isn't it? Wow. Well, then. Okay. I like Rare Emerald. It's my fault, not the horse's fault. Yeah, I got started way too late. Way too late. As always, because, I guess I'm expecting these horses to have faster responses. And I thought his response rating was pretty decent, but maybe I'm just imagining things. An E-ranked horse. And Turner doesn't hate me. An E-ranked horse with 0 abilities and not even finishing in the top... Oh my gosh. I wish there was a way to, like, shadow ban, like, Turner permanently just from, like, saying anything to me in this game. That would be glorious because, like, he lives to troll me. He hasn't done anything for me at all. He really hasn't. He's done diddly squat for me. Oh my gosh. It's been a good episode today. I'm just frustrated with a couple of things because they're so up. There's just stupid things about this game I really dislike. They really are. It's things I've always disliked about this game. And just my file, for whatever reason, just gives me the hardest time. Like, I've watched everybody else's videos in the community. I swear, not even making excuses. It's not even about that. I feel like you guys have better luck in 2004 with your horses and just the AI. I just feel like I just get pretty bad luck regardless of how things happen. I really do. It's like, come on, man. Give me a chance. Chasing Hearts is in the Summer GP. She's only expected to finish in the top 5. Who's the favorite? Desert Dirt. What? I could have oh my gosh, I could have rode Desert Derby today. Ah, dark. I really want that horse, bro. I really, really want that horse, man. So this is what I mean. Now, I didn't check this race because I knew we were racing in it, but ironically, like, he is in this race when I want to race on my filly. Like, this is what I mean. My file trolls me so much. What have I done to you? I just want to have success. I just want to have success. Why am I being trolled? So hard, man. I don't understand. I really don't.
And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
Well, with Chasing Hearts, I gotta get her going sooner today. I mean, if she beats Desert Derby, that would be unbelievable, to be honest with you, because I don't think she's not Desert Derby. I don't think she is. And I love my girl. Like, yeah, I mean, she's definitely a pink gemstone type of filly. So, I mean, we're not gonna lose her. I don't think that'll happen. I'm just starting her still a tad bit too late. She needs a little bit more because her speed isn't that great. Like, if she had better speed, she'd be winning in the stretch, but she's just not fast enough to put a serious dent on these other horses. Desert Derby, I'm keeping you in eyesight, bro. Or you're back there, that's fine, but you have a top 5 goal. I'm going to swing her out at 3.2. 3.2, I'll try to swing her to the outside. And then we got to get it ahead of these horses for all of her abilities, last corner leader and everything else. I want to make sure we're clearly ahead. She's max stam, she's good here. She can win this. If I give her a real chance here in the stretch, she can win this. No Rebo, though. Come on, we gotta move. We gotta move now. Gotta start moving up a little bit now. Okay. This is good. This is good. Last corner leader is good. Come on, Chasing Heart. Stay in front, baby. Come on. Furlong and a half left. Who is that coming at us again? Come on. She's got other abilities. Hang on. Hang on, Chasing Heart. Stamina. It's a great effort. It's going to be second or third. There's nothing I can do, man. She just... she doesn't have bad stamina. She's just tiring out. I mean, if I waited in Fresh Party... Why is Fresh Party's always beating me when he's not even the favorite? I don't understand that. Be on the spurt. I mean, what? I got her going a little bit too hard because that's why she tired. It's just... Second place, second place, second place, second place, second place. I mean, is she going for that generalist title? Because she's finished consistently in second and third. I wonder if she can acquire that title. Is that a title in this game? Classifications, Rare Emerald's up there, but I mean, it's not even my horse, so it doesn't really matter. Vivid Legend is my horse, so he's up there for 3-year-old turf. Fiery Dancer, she's up there for the dirt. That's pretty impressive, considering we haven't won. I guess those performances we've been having... Desert Derby's up there for 4-year-old turf. Like, I need this guy. I need that guy, man. I really do. Alright, I believe Vivid Legend is up in today's Tokyo Derby, and that will be the last race of this episode. Chasing Hearts. You're so close. She's so unbelievably close. She really is. I just don't know what else I can do with her, honestly. What's her distance again? 8 to 11. Okay. 8 to 11. Let's get you... I don't think she's fast enough for that super sprint. Super mile, I think that's perfect. GWS race as well. It's going to be tough, but you know what? No grade 1 wins yet. But 12 starts, and she's finished in the top 3 11 to 12 times. She's definitely becoming like Warframe from Gallop Racer 3 with her consistency. I'm not mad about that. I'm really not. I'm still going to use her as a broodmare. And Fiery Dancer now 6 stats in the 70s. Okay, Breaking's about to hit 80. Response is going to hit 80. Toughness is already at 80. Doing well. They're doing well, but like I want wins. 2-year-olds are available. Anybody? Anybody worthwhile? Because I mean, I'll snatch Autumn. Fast growth type, second wind. I like that ability. Feel. I'm not a fan of heart. Her stamina's not bad. I don't like that feel or the heart though. Response is good. Temper's not great. Autumn. I mean, we need somebody to replace. We need somebody to replace Suave Buster. I mean, maybe. Running Smile, Spurt, Slow Track, okay, and Dominator. I don't like that stam. Social Army. Temper, I don't like. Feel, I'm not a huge fan of. Heart is pretty good. Fast growth type, front runner. Solo runner and close race, okay. Not a fan of that stam. I think I'm going to get Awesome Autumn. I'm going to give her a shot. Double S, second win. Fast growth type, but you know what? We just need to just win with her out the gate. Dark Gray as well. And Parks. So good relationship there. 72k she costs, but I'm not worried about that. We're going to throw her into the GWS immediately. Well, can she run in the GWS as a 2-year-old? Are any of these, or are they all 3-year-old races? No, probably not. Let's run her in the lead sprint. I think she can handle 5.5. So yeah, these will be the last races of today's episode. Who's in this Tokyo Derby? Anybody? No. We might be able to win this. Crimson Canary and, okay, Left Knight, they could be dangerous. But her stats are pretty close. I mean, I need to win this Tokyo Derby for her. I really do.
Tanaka, I got other things to focus about, bro. I can't challenge you every time you want to challenge.
Joe, can you challenge me? Oh, you didn't accept. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm Tanaka. I'm so upset.
I'm confused. Our stable should have been expanded to like 8 horses after we won the GWS Sprint, right? With Blues Breeze. But it hasn't. Oh, because he's not an original horse. Gosh dang it. Alright, fair play. So that's all I need to do. I need to just win the GWS with an original. Expand our... We need it. I need to do that this year. I mean, Chasing Hearts... I don't want to really put her on the GWS path, but... She's my only original. I mean, between her and Fiery Dancer, like, I don't know who has a better chance of winning a GWS title. I think Fiery Dancer because she's faster. She has an Ant B strength, I mean, and speed. I feel like she might be better for that race, honestly. I mean, better for the GWS Sprint. Realistically, I could put both of them in it anyways. But I think Fiery Dancer has a better chance because of her speed. I just need to make sure she's in clear space and I get her started when I need to. That's it. And, like, I'm going to have to run her on the outside. I don't want to, necessarily, on those tracks, because a lot of those tracks, like, running on the outside can hurt you, but we can't afford to be on the inside and blocked. So, Fiery Dancer might have the best opportunity. Ah, here we go. Ah, didn't mean to bump, but there was nothing available. She's got grit, though. She's tough. It's Free Aquarius. The 2 is way out there. Who is that? I mean, I don't even remember what our goal was. Were we supposed to win this? Was it just top 2? I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. I really don't care. I mean, we're not chasing anything with Free Aquarius, unfortunately. So we were supposed to finish 4th. Okay, that's a good run then. Course loss and contact. I'll take course loss if I have free space. I don't really care about that. I'll take that any day. Fiery Dancer's up in the Tokyo Derby. 4th, Left Knight is the favorite, followed by Visible Liberty, and then Crimson Canary. But we're all very close. We have a chance here with Fiery Dancer. She has a chance to win her first Grade 1. And I know this track. I know how to run it. So I just got to put her in the best position. Put her in the best position. If she can get this win. She's not bad. She's not terrible. She's not what I want for a broodmare completely. Not even close. But she's something we can work with. You know what I mean? I believe we can work with her. We'll just have to breed that stamina up from one of the really strong sires. But the rest of her other stats are good. Essentially, we've gotten kind of an Ant B back. Just not the same level of dominance, clearly. And she's still not going to peak again for another year. Her father is the record here. I feel like we've been unlucky in quite a number of her races with spacing. I have to send her to the outside. I really do. I don't care what the inside's looking like unless the rail is completely free, which, because she's a closer, I can't hope for that. If she was a proceeder, that would make a difference. That would make a huge difference, because then running her in the inside could be worthwhile. But because she's a mid to closer, I need to get her going sooner than later from the back, and she just needs as much open real estate as possible. So on this back stretch, I'm going to make I hope these horses bunch up, move to the inside. Thank you. Because like this 5 wide nonsense is not going to help us. They're still running 5 wide. The inside is not going to be free, and I'm not even trying it. For us to have a chance, we need an outside trip. So I'm going to move her up a little bit closer than I usually do.
5 furlongs to go.
Please move in. Move in. Thank you. Move in. Like this 4 to 5 wide nonsense.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Okay, she is max stam, which is good. She's 2 7s. Let's go. Alright, good run here. So, at this time of the race, I actually had a call I had to attend to with Fiery Dancer. But as you can see, we are clear out in front. She's got plenty of stamina left to go. There's nobody really close. The 14 is trying to rally. The 8 is still there on the inside. But, I mean, this is an easy win for Fiery Dancer. What a filly she has turned out to be. So happy we have fillies that we can race with, 2 of them.
and not have to worry about losing them. That's an absolute blessing. I'm glad I finally have gotten, obviously, to that point. And Fiery Dancer, she wins this race in a big way, in big fashion, under the lights, and yeah, what a great result from her. All right, guys, I apologize for the missing audio. We won our first grade 1 with Fiery Dancer. I told you she just needed open space, and she moves up to S rank because of it. I knew she just needed open space. To think we could have won more races if I was running her on the outside this whole time. Yeah, just to think, really could have won more with her. And there's still a chance. There's still a chance, actually. I'm gonna put her in the Chicago or the Super Sprint. You see, this is 6.5 furlongs in Normandy. This is 9.5. I don't think that the stamina is. I don't think she has proper stamina for this. Even though she can run it. I mean, we just won the Tokyo Derby at 10. Now I think about it, but I mean, wait, she's a dirt horse. What am I saying? What am I saying? She's a dirt horse. Well, there's no grade 1s for her until the Osaka Derby in September. I mean, I would still like to keep her pretty fresh. We'll put her in a grade 3. I think that's better. And then she'll be ready for the Osaka Derby by that time. Free Aquarius, can I retire you yet? I cannot. She's just here. Free Aquarius is literally just here, honestly. Like, whatever the game wants me to race her in, I'm like, okay, that's fine. So, in all honesty, we actually have quite a bit to still do, so we'll probably end the episode there. Because we still have a lot of racing to do. I'm going to put Vivid Legend, and I would like to get Fiery Dancer in the GWS, but yeah, I just thought about it. She still has a chance for the dirt later in the year. And there's actually a summer sprint here, but nobody that I want to work. Oh, Scotch Dance? NGO's on her. Her stats aren't as good in this game as they are in 2003, which is strange. No big deal. I think that'll do it, though, for today's episode. We got a lot of stuff done, and we got Vivid Legend, and we acquired a new filly, Awesome Autumn, as well. So, 2 horses that I want. Vivid has good stamina with really good response. I mean, he's solid in all the important categories across the board. Bears is not a good ability, but if I make sure to stick to good stamina lines, we can avoid that, because that only really comes from stamina. And then Awesome Autumn, she's not bad, even though she'll peak really soon, but I think this is doable. Second win, I like that ability if we can have it. It should help us out in some of the stamina cases. Who would have thought? Fiery Dancer, she's actually moved ahead of her stablemate Chasing Hearts, who I feel more comfortable with, but actually Fiery Dancer, she seems a lot faster. I mean, she's clearly got 7 or 6 stats in the 70s compared to Chasing, who's only got 3. But Chasing is still consistent across the board. I mean, we're so consistent with her. 11 for 12 in the top 3, basically. She needs a grade 1. Fiery Dancer finally gets her first at the Tokyo Derby. The good thing is they won't peak until basically the end of next year, so we still have a chance to get both of them a title. Fiery Dancer, I would like to get her a dirt title if we can. That would be really sweet. And that would actually really help for her case as a broodmare, most definitely. I want to retire both of them. I mean, to be honest, I think if Fiery Dancer is able to win a title, I would replace her with Pink Gemstone, and then Chasing Hearts will go either over. Well, we still have Irish Fleet, Suave Buster, who she's getting older, so I don't know if we'll keep her around. Who else? Why am I drawing blanks on who else is back here? Irish Fleet we just retired. Suave Buster, Pink Gemstone, and Lee's Gold. I totally forgot. Lee's Gold. Now, she's only 7, so she's still good. Swab is 11. And she's getting up there, unfortunately. It's like once they hit about 10 years old for me is when they stop being able to conceive, which is unfortunate. Irish Fleet, she's only 5, so we'll have her for 5 more years. And Gemstone is still only 6. Actually, we're still pretty young back here, considering. I mean, Lee's Gold, she's only 7, but we're still pretty young. So,
like I said, I mean, I'll need to be careful about who I'm replacing until we can expand the pasture. That's why we got to win the GWS. Fiery Dancer, if I could on the dirt, I'm going to try. I think she actually has the best chance. I think she has a better chance than Chasing Hearts, because I just need clear space with her, and she's just like Aunt B in the stretch. So, we'll work on that. But that'll do it for today's episode. Appreciate you guys' all the support on the channel as always. I don't know when this video is going live. I'm getting all the last episodes recorded here, so you guys will have content for most of June, and I'll be able to focus on things in my personal life. I appreciate everybody that came through to the Preakness Stakes. This video will probably be uploaded way after that, but I'm recording it a day after the Preakness Stakes, but this video probably will not go live for another 2 or 3 weeks. So anybody that was there at that time, that was an awesome event. 500 people watching at one time, 17K views was amazing. Never had that for a discussion channel about discussion video about horse racing, so that was special. And appreciate you guys. We're making progress. I think we're coming along. I'm getting to where I want to get to in this game. We're doing well this year. I set the goal to focus on the best races for my horses, regardless of whether they're internationals or not. And we've raced in quite a bit of internationals, but I feel better with these horses. Like, there's not one horse I feel out of rhythm with. Chasing Hearts, I just wish she was just a little bit faster, even though her speed is better than her stablemate. But Fiery Dancer has good toughness, good response as well. She's a lot quicker to fire off. That's why I think things work better with us on Fiery Dancer in the stretch if we have open space. She's very quick to respond. Chasing Heart, 61 response. She's a little bit slow. That's why sometimes my spurts are late with her. But she still has decent stats. I still want to retire both of them as brood mares. We'll just have to make space. Hopefully by that point we can put them both back there. That is ideally what I want to do. So I think we have a lot of good things going forward here. We're getting better. The rebuilding, I think, is looking good so far, and we'll continue to roll. Appreciate you guys as always. Until next time, Horse Racing Gamer, out. I'll see you later, and good boy.
Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.